There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. SteelToe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's script to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma. Another win, oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down loud. Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down wow. Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.
Welcome to This Little Piggy, a weekly roundtable discussion about the SteelToe Morning Show, the show hosted by the gay ops lawfare using cum slurping, goal missing Aaron Imholte. I'm Carl from Point Double Point. With me as always from the Nobody Likes Onions program, Patrick Melton.
Did you have to write that one down?
I did.
Did you have to read that one? I like.
Also, the man who recently flanderized himself from This Little Piggy, it's Moody.
Shout out to all 38 people watching this back on KeanuCast and Gino Bisconte yelling in the background.
And joining us from Pretty Antisocial, once again, the one who survived after Aaron's epic beatdown, it's Haley.
What's up, y'all?
What is happening, Haley? Thank you so much for being here. And of course, there's only one reason why any of us are here, and that is the goal. Supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to help us reach that goal, because if we don't hit it, then I'll pretend that we did after the fact. And you'll just have to believe me. I'll have to go to a Facebook group and cry about how I didn't make as much money as I wanted to.
Today. You got a donation from Thomas.
Nobody wants that to happen.
Yeah, you've got a Facebook group called the Clubfoot Crew.
Yeah, you're part of it. I can say yes. It's great. Oh, so much to get to today. I have a lot of clips lined up, a lot of things to discuss. One of the things, of course, we have to get into is Karmic going for the Minnesota streaming morning show spot. Mm-hmm. And this is an epic battle going on just in Minnesota right now between these two.
You know what my favorite thing about this whole battle is? I love it when one person comes out and talks about how insignificant and tiny another person is, and then they spend all their time battling them and comparing themselves.
Yeah. We're talking about, we'll get into the clips, but Aaron going, well, he has 227 viewers and I have 383, and therefore it's like, whoa, guys, these are not numbers. What are we doing? We'll get into that. Another thing I want to get into is Aaron's hearing date, the sentencing date, has been moved up September 30th, now Tuesday. It's coming up 11:30 a.m. Central Time. And the HRO has been added to evidence against Nick Rekieta.
Yeah.
For some reason.
He thinks his instincts are so off. And the lawyer, why would you bring this up? Because it's basically what you're saying is not only am I harassing Kayla, I'm also harassing Nick. It's like,
also the fact that he took it out right after the sentencing hearing last time tells you that he's weaponizing this.
Right.
But he also he doesn't want Nick to show up. He's very scared of Nick.
We'll see what happens.
So strange. Well, and at the last one, when he got locked up, they had sort of a victim's advocate that sort of ushered Kayla and Nick to a different room so that they could avoid Aaron. I mean, they don't want to be anywhere near him. It's just a very strange play.
During the HRO hearing, Aaron actually said he didn't actually see Nick during his last hearing.
Yeah.
He guessed they were in the same room, but he didn't see him.
But he could smell his cum. He dripped a little in his pants before he got there. Aaron could smell it.
His answer to one question is he said I did see him there. There was something where he said I did see him there.
I think that you were just blocking the view of everyone else in the courtroom, Patrick. I
wasn't even on the same side. Stop with your fucking lame ass joke. You write that one down too, nerd?
That one I didn't write down. I just right off the cuff.
I thought that was you, Patrick. I thought that was you. I thought that was when he said that he had to be ushered down a different set of stairs to avoid you. Wasn't that? Well, I guess you can't talk about it, but never mind.
No, I'm talking about specifically what we're talking about. Then at some point he said he did see Nick there, but I can't remember in what context and why. So.
And the usher, there's two sets of usherings that happened. One is Aaron getting ushered through the back channels into the courtroom, and then there was the ushering of Kayla and Nick into the courtroom after everything had settled down, so that
then there was the bailiff ushering him to jail.
Yes, true.
Yeah, that could happen again on Tuesday. They really don't know.
They moved it
from Zoom to in person, which
not a good sign.
I was told this week that if it was Zoom, then they had no intention of taking him into custody 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So
but I'm keystering a cell phone if I'm Aaron, right? Because you definitely going to want to have your phone while you're in there.
Well, isn't the whole case a cell phone? Just the whole case is a cell phone.
Cell phone.
He did it himself.
Cell phone.
Yep.
Also, I wanted
that joke so much. Like he's made that.
And every time he has to hold the phone up, like we don't get
always has to. It's like here, look at mine, and it's an Android phone. It's
good stuff.
It's the cheapest phone.
Also, I want to get into this numbers cope that Aaron's been doing lately, where everyone's watching his numbers fall, and he's acting like it's just the opposite. Even when everyone's staring at the numbers. So I got a bunch of clips on that. And I might even have some math that I bring today. Now, Moody brings the charts. I might bring a little math. I'm talking ratios. It's going to get interesting, guys.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, whenever he's talking about another show and comparing himself, his numbers are up. But then there'll be like isolated islands of time where he's like, oh, the numbers are not doing good today. Oh, the show's been down.
We're just a little show. We're just a tiny little show. He'll cope that way. He copes both ways. It's impressive. Also, I have some clips of him bringing up details about his children that I find very odd that he's talking about what his kids are talking about and laughing with his daughter about his legacy on the internet. A lot of weird stuff going on with that. And of course, anything else people want to bring to the table. But let's start off with this clip because there's one thing that Aaron is not doing. It's giving himself enough credit for how good he is at running his show. I'm going to get some volume on this, too.
This is a Declaration of Independence. Why do I have to read? Find me a clip where a gay guy's telling me. I don't know why I'm asking for that. Lesbian, gay, and bisexual people have the right to our own organizations.
What is this new shirt he's wearing?
It's so ugly.
Is this the new slam piece? Is picking out his wardrobe for him now? What's going on here?
I think he wore this 2 days this week.
Oh, no.
I think he wore it like Wednesday and Friday.
Well, it's probably an evening show, which is a whole different audience, so they wouldn't know.
But you know, we've always made fun of him for having 7 shirts, but he wore this 2 days this week, and I think midweek and today, right?
Yeah, this is today.
Anybody else notice this?
It's new. It's a slam piece. It's from Slam Piece, and this is a new slam piece that is trying to make her mark on the show.
Do you think that? You really think it's not the old slam piece?
I think it's a new slam piece.
Interesting.
And then you send me a fucking thing in Portuguese? How do you... You know, I don't give myself enough credit for as talented as I am.
So Aaron, what he's doing here is he's playing a clip that someone sent him because that's his show format, because he's lazy AF, and give me money and I'll just play the video. And then he sits there and goes, I'm really good at this. No, Aaron, this is happening on your show right now. This thing that sucks is your show.
Yeah, every day is like Rumbling Friday now. It's Rumbling Friday Monday, Rumbling Friday Tuesday.
Because I gather stuff for the show, and sometimes
money too, like $1.
$1.
Yep,
someone sends, and it derails the show. But it gives him an out because he can, if the video is good, then he can watch that, and if it's bad, he can yell at the person that sent it in.
Oh, no, this is perfect for him because Moody, he's broadcasting 8 hours plus a day. He doesn't have time to prep a show. So he's outsourcing it. He's crowdsourcing it. It's like, you guys prep my show for me. And then he can complain about it. Wow, why does my show suck so bad? I guess it's your guys' fault. Ultimately, it's on you, Aaron, to prep your show.
Because I gather stuff for the show, and sometimes I feel a little lazy. I'm like, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. I'm putting this here, I'm putting that there, I'm putting that there, I'm putting that there. Then you guys...
Fascinating. What's it like to be the host of an internet show? That's amazing, Aaron. Tell me more.
He just did an impression of a mail carrier putting mail in a mailbox in an apartment building.
Switching the phone lines and old switches.
It is mine. It looks like Tom Cruise in Minority Report, like working that big computer, just moving things around.
Yeah.
Send me shit. And I start to think, I'm like, well, anybody can do this. Then I see a thing where it's like an audio show and a visual show. Some people just listen to it, audibly. Fuck me. Boo.
When has Aaron ever brought this up before? He doesn't put out a podcast, does he? There's not like an RSS feed for a podcast.
I think there is. I think
there is.
Well, he used to.
He a lot of people used to. I don't think Aaron has time to do that now, does he? Is he claiming that he's doing an audio only podcast? I haven't heard this been said in years. Whatever. He wants to call out the person who sent this clip, so now he's an audio show. Okay.
And then you send me shit where people are speaking freaky deaky Deutsch and what the... Like if someone's listening to this
we are the
audio only.
We're tired of people who aren't lesbian, gay or bisexual speaking for us in our name.
Vi bryter oss loss för att homo och
Swedes,
bisexuella har olika
this is helping people who just listen.
HBTQI är ett åsiktspaket.
女同性恋和男同性恋逐渐失去立足之地，因此我们在此宣告 LGBT 正式独立。
So I got to watch some creepy, overbred Bulgarian talk to me in Rusev's language about they're declaring their independence from the trans, I guess.
He's got to?
Yes, he's got to. Yes.
I have to watch this now?
And remember, he said he's not giving himself enough credit for how good of a show that he puts together. Seems like you're giving yourself too much credit. Thank you, Bubble Popper 24.
I'm trying to find this RSS feed of the
SteelToe
morning show just now.
Does he have a podcast? I doubt it.
Has not been updated since 2020.
2020, yeah. I was just looking for it too.
And there's some here and there, like one show from 2024, one from 2023, but he does not have an RSS feed or a podcast feed. That's all.
Maybe it's like Chad does, where he like broadcasts to multiple places, and he's like, if you're watching on Rumble, come on over to YouTube. It's like, a way to make everybody do that. Don't broadcast to Rumble.
Right. Then they have to see you on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's always funny to me. He's just like, wow, we got 3,000 people on Twitter watching us. Come over to YouTube. Not a single person shows up. I guess there's
never been 3,000, Carl. It's never been 3,000.
I'm exaggerating, Patrick. It's what we do on podcasts around here. The one thing I don't want to talk about, of course, is Aaron's kids, but he does. So let's find out more about Father of the Year, Aaron Imholte.
Oodles of Toodles says, we know you got the prep. Oh, that's an AIDS joke. All right, guys, that catches up for today. Wow, we did a 40-minute member show effortlessly. Wow. Felt like we just got started. God damn.
40 minutes isn't that long, right? He usually does like 5 hours.
This is the members only show.
No, I know. I understand, but he's like proud of himself.
This is for people who support him. So,
right.
God damn, you guys are the best. All right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna prep tomorrow morning show. I'm gonna play with my kids.
Oh, someone just took that down on me. So Aaron was talking about the fact that his kids are all upstairs while he's doing his members only show for 40 minutes. Now, the oldest is 11,
drunk.
Right?
He was drunk. He was trash. He also goes on to say that he was in neighbor's garage drinking and watching the game, and the kids were going to find snakes.
Yes, he was watching football at his neighbor's house on Sunday. He has custody of the kids, and the kids are in the park hunting snakes while this is happening. What's that about?
Maybe it's a Minnesota thing. Like it could be like a small town thing where it's like hunting snakes in the long grass. I don't know.
It's like St. Patrick. It's a fun activity.
I'll be honest, I'm not even mad about it. When I grew up, I fucked off all day. I went skateboarding and stuff. I didn't have to check in with my parents. And, today's day and age, it's very different. I just think it's odd that Aaron's talking about this stuff, considering the scrutiny that's on him, and especially with his co-parenting situation.
Yeah, I used to look for crabs. Like when it was low tide, we'd go and like turn up rocks and find crabs on the beach. But that's a thing kids do. But why are you bringing up your kids? Like, I thought they weren't part of the show.
Wherever kids are, they're exploring and looking at stuff. It doesn't need to be mentioned. It's like, that's what kids do. Wander around and look at stuff.
But you get the kids every other weekend, and you can't be bothered to spend time with them. You have to watch the football game at your neighbor's house and tell them to shoo off.
Well, this is like when he was saying about, or Keanu was also saying this, like, Jackie quit the show so that she could spend more time with her kids. And it's like, don't they do a show Wednesday morning when kids are in school? It's like, is she going and getting the kids out of school and taking them to IHOP? Or like, no. But Aaron has limited access to his children and chooses to spend the few hours a week he gets with them downstairs getting drunk. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's insane to even make that allegation.
Yeah, if you're going to be a bad dad, don't advertise it on the internet because mom and stepdad could be watching or could get back to them.
Just don't mention them. It's really easy to avoid.
Or at least, like, I don't know, invent a groundbreaking computer like the Apple, like Steve Jobs did.
Right.
Like, if you're going to be a bad dad, make it worth it.
And then name it after them. Like, the reason I wasn't with you, Lisa, is because I was with this Lisa.
Okay, so this story is pretty fascinating to me. Now, Aaron obviously has a reputation on the internet. We know a lot about his life. We know about the arrests. We know about licking cum off of his ex-wife.
We don't know if he licked it. He might have slurped it. He might have gurgled it. He might have funned it. We don't know.
He could have scooped it up with his finger and then just put that in his mouth.
I'm not married to a verb.
Good point. But it's funny
neither
that
is he.
Right. It's amazing that Aaron can have this reputation and not worry about the kids finding out about it. In fact, it's just the opposite. They love it.
Because it's not me. You're processing whatever trauma you've got going on through me. So what's going on, buddy? Level with me. Jordan Jackson says, I'll provide the content. You didn't prepare for your own show. I mean, we can talk about an epileptic comedian. We can talk about Muslims in the, we got a bunch of UK is dying shit. And a bunch of other stuff we can get to today. You should take this as a compliment. We all think you're way more fun than any of that because you are losing your mind. Your legacy on the internet will haunt them forever. My oldest and I already laugh about it.
That's a crazy statement.
It's insane. Considering what the legacy on the internet currently is.
Yeah, like what parts does she know about? All the drug use and the, polycule.
Has he had to explain to her what eating cum is? Because that's part of his legacy. That's what he's saying here. Like, I don't mean to be crass, but like is that the legacy he's talking about? What legacy is he talking about? Because it's a troll mentioning it.
Also,
the bad stuff.
We know, because Patrick Melton exposed this, that when he says he's laughing and laughing with someone in his life, his real life, we know that's not the case. This is Coach Scott all over again. Oh, yeah, my daughter and I, we're just rolling on the floor with all you guys talking about my drug use and neglecting my children and fucking off.
Yeah, he ate cum off their previous forever mommy. Like, that's the... that's
and not even his cum. I would tell my 11-year-old about that.
No.
It's not that big a deal, right?
You shouldn't be telling an 11-year-old about cum.
No. Oh, right. Good point, Moody. That's why I'm not a father.
And to be fair to April, her job was feeding the kids. She might as well feed Aaron, too.
Oh, God.
Is he
telling them about a cut fridge? Is he telling them about what a polycule is?
That's what I mean. Like all of this stuff is inappropriate for children that age, I would think.
Gather round, kids. Let me tell you about the farms. Like,
right? Yeah.
What?
We go to Kiwi Farms together.
Is that? This sounds like wishful thinking on your part, pal. I'm really sorry. Phantom.
I love that that's him owning the chatter. Oh yeah, you think kids are going to find out about my horrible decision making and all the embarrassing things I did? Guess what? They already know about it.
Right. I talk to them and laugh about how much cum I eat with my kids.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That sounds way worse. Actually, I'm concerned about that. But
my kids made me a shirt that just has white stains on it. They made that the other day for me.
Am I right?
They aren't the best artists in the world. That is true. There's another clip that I want to find, but before that, supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to support the show and participate in the show, and we can hit the goal. Connor, Pat, check Venmo. Oh, Connor's the guy who gives you money when it's on my channel.
Shit. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Thanks, Connor.
Whoa, $100 from Connor.
I'll be opening the Stearns County Comedy Fest on Tuesday, September 30th. Starting at 11:30 in the county courthouse, Aaron Imholte is the headliner. I'll be reprising the act I pre-married at the...
Cool.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
He usually doesn't finish his thoughts.
That's true. John O'Reilly. Oh, maybe this is the continuation.
The anniversary show, Kayla is. C-U-U-T.
Okay. I think you spelled that wrong, but I get it. Club 102, Reseda's hottest gay bar coming in.
I'll be getting 180 days at a minimum in county, which means I don't have to buy my stupid, worthless kids Christmas presents and endless cum treats to slurp down. That's right. Another win for the toe.
You know it's Reseda, right, Carl?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Reseda. We just write that down in my notes.
Reseda.
Let me just write that down phonetically.
Where the Karate Kid grew up. Come on.
In my notes. Tiff coming in. The juxtaposition between Haley's beauty and you three clowns is almost unnerving. I've been told that before. Maybe we need to turn our lights off like Patrick does, Moody.
Hey, I got a good
secret?
smile.
Is that the secret?
Over here.
My girl KJ coming in with $100. Thank you so much, KJ. It is always appreciated. It is always appreciated when you're here participating in the show. So glad to see Jackie upright. That takedown by Toe with a Kiki tag team was rough. Tom Myers' heroinism. I agree, KJ. It's amazing that she's been able to bounce back from that. It was pretty rough for a while there. Those victory laps they were taking over Jackie deciding she doesn't have time for the show anymore was something else.
It's just the amount of time that they were spending talking about how much they don't care about it, and then how much of their show was devoted to it was very was very striking.
Like Aaron and Karmic.
Yes, yeah, very much so.
Or Aaron saying this week that anybody who was entertained by any of that stuff is an idiot. And it's like, Aaron, you've covered the Haley Jackie breakup every day. You spent 26 minutes on it. You're entertained by it.
Yep.
It's such a small show. They don't matter at all. They're barely a blip on anyone's algorithm. And then he spends so much time talking about them.
Action figure number 68, is it? 58?
Ladies, I stream on many platforms. Rumble is the primary. But I also have a Patreon that is 39 people strong. That's where I put an audio version of the YouTube shows. Suck my dick.
If he's doing that, that's a waste of his time.
Yeah, he was making fun of your Patreon earlier this week, Carl. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't.
Do you want to see what his Patreon looks like?
Sure, why not? Let me get rid of this guy. Put this guy up.
I like how you've decided that the thing we're showing people is not as important as our giant heads. Great new layout, Carl.
So this is 2023. This is around the time when, Patrick, you started watching the show up here near the peak.
Oh, weird.
And then, so now there are 39 people, and there's nine people, and he makes $39 a month.
Oh yeah, converting the show to a audio format is definitely not worth his time. Should definitely not be doing that.
If it takes him, say like 10 minutes to do that per day, that's 10 times 5, 50 minutes an hour every week times 4 hours. He's getting paid less than minimum wage.
Yes.
Look, let's not talk about Chad like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the Patreon people who are there left, those 9 people, just forgot that they subscribed to it.
Right.
None of those people are actively listening to the feed. They don't need any content from him. It wouldn't matter if he stopped posting to it.
They forgot their login to cancel it.
Right, right. As soon as their credit card expires, they'll be gone. It's just a waiting game at this point. All right, Connor coming back in again. Oh, look at this. We're promoting Pretty Antisocial. Superchats.gg/pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Connor.
I didn't slurp or suck it. I snorted that jizz and it hit the back of my throat.
Impressive, actually. Never seen that before. Look at KJ coming back in with another hundy, as Stuttering John would say. I wish I could give this to Big Sauce, but I keep missing him live because my friend Riles keeps forgetting to text me. Sorry, Pat.
KJ, it's open right now. You can just send 100 over to my.
No. You have to wait till he's streaming. You have to wait until he's streaming on his channel in order to give him money.
On my
KJ.
channel right now.
No. Do you know that KJ made me a menu item at her restaurant Red's that's in Salem, Massachusetts?
No. What is it?
You can get a Carl hamburger.
Nice.
Over at Red's.
Nice.
There's also a producer Chris Soda. I've heard that's gross though.
What's on the Carl hamburger? I just want to know. What
mushrooms and Swiss.
I thought a lot of cheese.
People thought it should be like a club sandwich with a burger in it.
And the bun on the bun on the bottom is flipped over the wrong. It's a bit fucked up.
That's fucked up, Moody.
It's just a cow taking a nap.
That's where you started to span the mind. Are we still scoring on Carl over here, Moody? I'm sorry.
Yeah. It comes with a side of a burger that they started to make, but then they aborted it halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a good finish.
So I'm trying to fit an abortion guy.
Do you want to work a mandolin? Did you guys get a mandolin joke in yet? I can't remember if I heard that yet. No. Okay. That's where UB started to span the mind. $2. Elon is in the Epstein files. Congrats, Melton.
It could come with mandolin burger cheese.
There you go. There it is.
That's pretty good.
You will need a nap if you finish it.
Yeah, if you order it delivered, does it come with like 19 other burgers that need to accompany it?
Jesus Christ. All right. That's pretty good. That's a little inside, but I like that. That's pretty good. Queefer Stowe-Tutherland. Paul Shea, hire KarmicX on radio. Toe gonna be jealous. That would be hilarious. If Toe got that morning gig. Or I mean, if Karmic got that morning gig. It goes to Mr. P. Clubfoot and Red, you worried Haley's colored husband will break Jenny's guts as Haley eats. What?
My husband's not black. I don't
know. Not this one.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's get back into Aaron's children. Then we'll move on from that and we'll talk about Karmic.
Okay.
But
phrasing, Jesus Christ.
Listen, I don't make cup holder jokes. I'm allowed to say that around here.
Okay.
Oh no, I lost it. That's right. I got to add this back. Here we go. And here we go.
Very funny this weekend. Sugar. My son said something very funny this weekend. SP and I were hanging out and the kids were all just down in the living room hanging out after dinner, and we're talking about, how's school, this and that. And we're like, hey buddy, how's school going for you? And he goes, I don't know. Some kid told me he was gay. we're like, what? And we look at, and I don't.
What's a nice touch to this anecdote that he's telling us? The white power hour light in the background that's going on. Is this part of the white supremacy part of the show?
Who says down in the living room? That's on the main floor of his house, isn't it?
Should be. Yeah. They're dining in the bedroom.
But they've got, maybe he's like, his
like
split level. His ground floor is like his bedroom, like where
we
it
know
is
it's
at the
not
top.
because we saw Matt bring over a hard drive and we saw him walking around his house.
Is it a split level?
there's-
Maybe I grew up at a
there's-
split
it's-
level.
It's 3 levels, isn't it?
Yeah, but one's the basement. I'm just saying, like, we know that Matt came to the door to bring a hard drive once while he was walking around his living room, and it was on the same. It wasn't steps.
But if he's saying down in the living room, it means that most of the time he spends up in his bedroom.
Right.
Well, we know that he eats cum in the bedroom. Is that what he's eating for dinner? It's possible.
Think he wanted to talk about it anymore because we both, SP and I both looked at him and go, buddy, well, why did he tell you he was gay? And my son just got frustrated and he threw up his arms and goes, I don't know, he has diabetes. We're like, what? It was, I don't think, like, when you have kids, sometimes they say shit that to them is just completely normal.
I think he's trying to use this as evidence to get me an HRO from his son.
Oh, right.
A gay man with diabetes was talking to your boy.
Also, he's wearing another collared shirt, a button-up shirt again. Look at this. He's ready for a job interview,
It's
I
an
think.
aesthetic change
Or a
for
court
sure.
hearing.
Yeah.
Or Goodwill is getting rid of their summer inventory.
Very possible.
He
Look,
said he was.
someti-
Sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
No, you go.
He said he was watching Nick Fuentes and that he was always dressed really nicely. So he wanted to try to up his game. I swear to you.
Oh, okay.
And so he's been wearing buttons. Yeah.
So that's why he's doing the white power hour while talking about his kids and wearing a nice shirt.
Or does he have job interviews every day after the show?
He should.
But to you, it's the funniest shit you've heard in months or weeks or years or whatever. But when he said, because it started as an interesting story. We're like, hey, buddy, how was school? Oh, good. Some kid told me he was gay. And like, my son wasn't judgmental. He wasn't mean about it or anything else.
That's
How do you
surprising,
know?
actually.
How
Because
do
the
you
apple
know?
does fall far from the tree.
This kid's got a lot to learn. I haven't done my job as a dad.
Right, yeah, right. Why is he being judgmental
And
about
you know-
this queer?
Some kids, it's like not just kids, people will say, my friend said this, or like they will claim that someone else said the thing that they are feeling. I'm not saying that this is what happened here, but there's a possibility that this kid was trying to say, hey, maybe I'm gay. Like,
Or
what would you
Testing the waters.
Or
Yeah.
this young gay child, game recognized game, was reaching out to someone else he thought might be gay too. Like, hey, are you?
He was tapping his foot in the stall next to him. One of those moves. I think you're right.
But when we asked him for the reason, he got and we didn't badger him about it, but he just we just asked him one time and he goes, I don't know, he has diabetes.
You already said that part.
Do you know what's happening?
He's trying to stretch a
No,
mundane conversation into show
Aaron
content.
is instilling his values into his son. When Aaron was young and in school, he was a jock who picked on the gays and the nerds.
Mhm.
His son is now a jock playing football,
Right.
and he's got his son picking on the gays. This is just legacy what we're watching here.
Yeah, he's like, do you want me to grab you some steel-toe boots? You start stomping on these queers?
Like, what? So finally, when we're done laughing, we go, Bud, what is
So he's laughing at his kid. This is not a good way. So he sees the kid however often when he's over, Aaron's hiding in the basement or over at his neighbor's house. And so they're finally talking to him, like, how's school going? The kid says something and they start laughing in his face. How much do you think he's going to open up to his dad going forward?
Yeah,
After experience like this.
This kid is 8 or 9 years old. There's
8, he said.
there's a chance that he might realize that he is gay later on. I'm not even joking. Like,
I'd put it at 50-50.
Just genetically speaking.
But there's a chance that might happen. And what sort of environment are you creating when you are making gay people the punchline in your household?
him having diabetes have to do with him telling you he's gay? He goes, I don't know. He gets extra fruit roll-ups in class.
The way he does his son's voice, too, it makes him sound like he's a fucking idiot who's nervous to be in this conversation. Oh, man, leave me alone, man. Oh, it's like, that's your son you're doing an impression of, man. There's some respect.
It's like the neighbor kid in a sitcom.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna go.
So like the gay thing was a window into what like was really bothering my son about this. It wasn't that the kid told him he was gay. It wasn't that he had diabetes. It was the fact that he gets fruit roll-ups all the time.
I guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
Right. This is a nothing story.
This is a horrible story.
His blood sugar gets a little low, and I guess the teacher allows him to have fruit roll-ups during class, and this upsets my son greatly. Doesn't care about the gay thing. That's not really anything that shakes him up at all.
So wait, did the kid tell his son that he was gay, or did his son call him gay for eating fruit
Yeah,
roll-ups
I mean, was he
in class?
just eating the fruit roll-ups with a limp wrist? What was happening?
Right.
It's like, I recognize wrists like that.
Seen that before.
Was he keeping them rolled up and going, oh!
I learned about this from my father's legacy on the internet.
We laugh about it.
But the getting fruit roll-ups, that's the line. Honestly, like SP and I reference it daily. Like it's still just the funniest shit in the world to us.
Okay. This part right here, where he tells us about his little cute inside jokes with his girlfriend,
We laugh.
is so
and
unnecessary.
laugh. We have such a good time. Me and the woman I love, we have these inside jokes. It's so cool, our relationship.
I've never heard any.
Never been in a relationship. Like
Right. I've never heard a broadcaster tell us about his inside jokes with his girlfriend or wife. I've never heard that.
Kid told me he was gay. Why'd he do that, bud? I don't know. He has diabetes. It was Scott Malkinson.
He's repeated.
And I was like, here was
1,000 times.
Yeah, it's like
You
Keanu
guys
telling
get it
the
yet?
story of me after our WTP live in Villaroma. It's like, yeah, we get it. We get it.
Do you guys get it yet? Do you get it?
Yeah.
No, because he said he was gay and he gets fruit roll. Guys, did you?
This is my thing about the whole deal. Like, if the kid has diabetes and his blood sugar's low, I'll turn off the rally light. Sorry about that.
Like the inside joke thing, it's like all of Aaron's quotes, it's too long. So the whole, like, if you're gonna turn this into an inside joke, it would be he's saying, like, is he gay? He told me he was gay. I don't know, he's got diabetes. Like, the I don't know he's got diabetes is the only exclamation that's worthy of an inside joke from there, not the entire exchange.
Kids say the darndest things.
Right. But I could imagine someone like that. Why would he do that? And the answer to that as an inside joke would be, I don't know, he's got diabetes.
Right.
Like that's an inside joke. But he's turning the entire conversation into one, which is way too long.
I mean, you can get a couple chuckles out of fruit roll-ups, I think, in the future, right? But other than that, I'm not sure what he's going for.
Hear it behind me. Aren't you supposed to give him like fruit juice or like something healthier? Like, are you really just supposed to be downing processed?
What are we talking about? What just happened here?
The reason diabetics drink juice is because it's a quick way to get sugar into your system.
That's what he's saying.
A fruit roll up.
Right.
It's no difference. Yeah, it's sugar.
Sugary snacks.
He thinks juice
Satan's mechanic
Right.
said fruit roll-ups make you gay confirmed.
He doesn't think that sugary, like juice is a sugary snack.
No,
he thinks orange juice is good for you.
Yeah, like orange juice is sugar. Like that is
it's
pure
terrible.
sugar. You're eating like a glass of orange juice. You're eating like four or
conflate
five oranges.
eating an apple with apple juice. It's like, no, apple juice is just the sugar in a glass with no fiber to slow it down in your system. That's the reason diabetics who are having a crash drink juice. It's a quick sugar delivery mechanism for your body.
Or drinking beer is like eating bread. It's liquid bread. Like there's like liquid alternatives to food.
Well, and fruit roll-ups would be a lot less messy than juice. I mean, it makes sense to me, but I would be more concerned about the kids looking at the kid who's getting the fruit roll-ups and wanting to be that kid, and then also associating that with, and he's gay.
I'm diabetic too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yes, and
I sucked off Billy. Can I get a fruit roll-up?
You know?
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?
Mad Move says, Dad, he gets a fruit roll-up and I have to eat my pocket potatoes. All right, number one, I do not put potatoes in my own pocket, but let's cut the shit and I put potatoes in my son's pocket on his way to school. No, absolutely not.
Oh, we have fun here, don't we?
All right, moving on. $90 away from today's goal.
The my son has a gay friend story move the needle at all? Is that you guys gonna contribute for that? Was pretty good, right? Worth $20.
Thank you very much. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Oh yeah. SP says, and he's very focused on regulating his blood sugar. Yes, it's very important that you regulate said blood sugar.
Hey, can you tell SP to stop fucking texting you during the show just because she's watching live? Like, that's obnoxious. Have her on as a second mic then.
It's in USP. I'm telling you, like, this is new relationship energy. It's different.
What is this thing he has where he has to be monitoring his phone throughout his show? Like, again, there's no other show that does that. There's no professional broadcaster for sure that does that. You know,
he's got his text line coming into it also. He's got that, and I think Venmo or PayPal that's pulled up on it, because I think PayPal he keeps up on the screen, but he's got a reason to keep grabbing that. And with the text line now, he'll just randomly add these comments that come in from people watching.
He never advertises that number.
It's OG fans who have his number from a while ago can text him. But I think also he feels quite lonely doing the show by himself for such a long period of time that any safe space that someone like SP can afford him is he's going to take that.
Right.
That's an excellent point, because he offered Karmic the job on Wednesdays to be the co-host of the show. And I think there is a loneliness, and Johnny's slipping away. Johnny wants to move away, get out of the country.
Can we know about Johnny wanting to move to Canada?
Yes, please. Let's talk about it.
Johnny claimed on his show, I don't have the clip, but Johnny claimed on his show that he was looking at moving to Canada because this month he was supposed to be getting kicked out of his ex's house.
Yes, right. One of his healthcare support systems is going away. He's looking for another one to swing to.
Yep.
And so he wanted to move to Canada, where Digger is, his co-host that's been on his show. He announced this on a show. She was surprised. She's like, where are you looking to come? And then she disappears. She's just not on the show anymore. She's gone. And Johnny is still trying to say, like,
You're serious? She hasn't been on since?
I haven't seen her on. She's gone on vacation.
That's crazy.
So he brought up moving to another country, assuming for a woman,
her country,
on the show.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she was shocked. They didn't have this conversation.
Yeah, she had no idea that he was doing this. She's like, what have you done? He's like, yeah, I've been talking to realtors over in Canada.
Realtors? This guy's going to GoFundMe to find a new apartment. Now he's buying a house?
But she has sold him on getting help with the MS in Canada. I've heard little clips of her just push and push and push about how good the healthcare is, especially for people with MS in Canada.
Especially for Americans.
At a minimum, they'd have to get married for him to even...
Right. Like, they're not looking for Americans to come in and just suck off the system.
He is unemployed. I don't think he's got a high level of education, and he's got like advanced health needs that's going to cost the taxpayers a lot of money. So he's not going to contribute to tax.
Yeah,
he's
but Moody, you're forgetting he's white, so they'd much rather have him than you over there.
It's not everywhere is like the US.
I kid.
But he's what we call like a tutorial level rejection for an immigration officer. Like, he is so clearly not going to contribute to the country that unless he's married to someone there, there's no way for him to get in there.
Not only is he not going to contribute, he's going to be a black hole of sucking resources.
Right, exactly.
He's going to suck doctors and hospitals' time. He's going to suck medical bills. And
countries with socialized healthcare, so New Zealand is one of them. If even like your grandparents or someone are coming over just for a visit, the amount of like sponsorship and like assurances that you need to give the government that they're not gonna claim asylum while they're over there and just be drained on the healthcare system is insane.
When I would go to the UK or Australia, even for like an extended period of like 6 months or something like that, you have to like prove to the government you make money. You're not coming here to like get an illegal job and to suck off the system. Like,
we don't have high hopes for Johnny going to Canada. Is that what you guys are saying?
It's a pipe dream. Like, unless Digger wants to marry him, there's very little.
Even then, there would be a lot of paperwork and time. There would be a lot of like, hoops to jump through.
Yeah, it's not looking
Digger.
good.
Could Digger contribute to the system? Like, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot going on, right?
Or move to the U.S. really is what we'd like.
All right, we're gonna get into Karmic versus SteelToe. Got some clips on that, but first we do have the goal. Supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go to help contribute and participate.
If you're rowing upstream and a wheel falls off, how many pancakes fit in a doghouse? None, because ice cream doesn't have bones. Carl sucks at podcasting.
I've heard that. I've heard that from Gino. KJ again. Does a Moody Burger come with shit graphs? Oh, shit. I don't think that's the real KJ. I don't think that's what that is.
No, it comes with smug fries.
Smug fries. Coach Junior Fishing. Will Haley reveal the jugs for the Patreon? Good question.
No. Sorry.
Not again.
I know. Never again.
Billy Vegas coming in.
I'm glad you guys like my new shirt. Slam Pete picked it out for me.
I'm Slam Pete. Gordy pissed on it, and I won't wear it anymore.
I like that angle. Tim Bollinger showing up. Believing anything Gooey says is gay. Is it gay? It's gay.
It's not Gooey. You're thinking of Louis. Gooey's the youngest.
The baby.
Chris Hall coming in.
I was never so proud as I was watching Louis play football. The way he limped down the field holding the ball, his swollen tongue glistening in the sunlight. I was so proud I bought him crayons to eat.
The amount of pressure that he's putting on this boy.
Yeah.
like he's putting him through football. He's telling him, like, he's laughing at him bringing up gay people.
Do you remember, Moody?
You might remember a stepfather is probably a good influence in his life. Go ahead, Patrick.
I had a co-host. My second regular co-host, Johnny B, had a son who played football, and he kept telling everyone that this kid was going to be in the NFL, and he was amazing, and he was a star. This kid doesn't play football anymore. like, what are we doing? Like, to these children? He's like pageant moms, but football dads.
Dude, Brendan Schaub is doing that to his son Tiger right now. Right. You guys follow that at all? Yeah. But he's moved the entire family to Austin, Texas, and everyone hates it. But he's in this elite baseball program. The kid's like 9. And for that reason, he's like, well, my kid's going to get to the show, so it's all worth it for that. It's like, that's a lot of pressure for a 9-year-old to get to the show from here.
Save the family, please.
Right.
Save the family.
Steve C. Carl grew up at a split level with his feet, stairs both directions. I know. It was torturous. Parents are terrible people. That's where you be started to span to the mind. Can't wait for the Fuentes Moob sex tape. I can wait.
Yeah, styling yourself after Nick Fuentes is quite, while having like a problem with people who are gay adjacent.
Also, I don't know if he knows about like people wanting to do harmful things to Nick Fuentes. This guy's scared of Melton in Vegas. He has to take an HRO out against him. You might want to not do the white power hour and emulate Nick Fuentes.
Also, that's what I was wondering when he's talking about his daughter and him laughing at the show. It's like, unless you're talking about Melton, right? Then you're both terrified.
Right. Good point.
Like, how does it work? I don't.
That's a really good point.
Fuentes also hates Charlie Kirk. Like, they hated each other.
What does that have to do with anything? What are we doing?
There's a huge. He's talking about how much he loves Charlie Kirk, and now he's like saying how much he loves Nick Fuentes. Ideologically, there's like a very clear split between those two and the people that follow them. They both
gives a shit.
Hate each other.
AO 1012. Why would the diabetic get more fruit roll-ups? I think we discussed.
I imagine a child that young probably has type 1 diabetes, which is a lot more serious than type 2 diabetes. And he would have but usually a kid like that would be on like an insulin pump or something, you know. But I imagine
I can't believe Patrick's an expert on diabetes. Oh wait, I can.
Yeah, you know what they say. Some kids are born with diabetes, some achieve diabetes, some have diabetes thrust upon them.
Fred Robinson, his impression of his son is the same as his impression of the trolls. That's what I was picking up on too. Like it's like calling him out. Lazy Man on Mars, Aaron is just insane. He's impersonating a human. Yeah, he says he's playing a character. This is not the real person at all, and he turns it off when the show is over.
Also said that about his like performative masculinity, where he's like, you need to like sports in order to not be gay. Yep. It's like he's said that many times on this show. The amount of work and brain power he puts into not coming across as gay is quite a bit, and it's very funny that it also doesn't really work that much.
He's a cuck. Just lean into it. Be fine. Richard Lucas, hey, Big Red. Much love from a starfish admirer. Haley, comment?
Hi.
Who has a Dieter family, Aaron or Opie? A Deader family. Opie. Opie's family is dead. Lazy Man on Mars, getting healthcare is not better. It's just free. Mm-hmm. Our system's not great. It's not going really well. Okay.
If you have money here, the healthcare system's amazing.
That's true.
Yes. Having the money part is the big big problem.
All right, let's get into Karmic versus SteelToe. And I'm going to start with some Karmic clips here because Karmic is going hard in the paint after Aaron Imholte, after being offered a gig to be co-host on Wednesdays.
Because there's this line that Aaron keeps repeating that he made Karmic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it's sort of coming from, which is Karmic came from Pat Dixon and MLC.
It was jealousy when he started saying that, and also resentment because Karmic had rejected him the first time when he wanted Karmic to be his rage correspondent.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's happened again. He's put himself out there going like, I'd love to have Karmic on. I'll pay him. Please get me Karmic. And then the minute Karmic's like, no, I don't like SteelToe. He's like, well, I hate to tell you this, but you're a loser. nobody. He was making fun of MLC for having Karmic on 2 days after he begged Karmic to be his new co-host.
Yep.
It's like, well, what's going on?
Well, it all comes back to Alex Stein. Aaron is obsessed with Alex Stein. So as soon as he saw Karmic with a pretty girl that he likes, he's like, oh, he's desirable. I want him.
Yeah.
So, and his relationship with how he idolizes Alex Stein is the same way with Kumia. Yep. And the minute Kumia made it clear that like this guy's an idiot, I don't want anything to do with him. Kumia was a dinosaur, a loser. It was over. He's been saying that about Alex Stein now. Like Blaze isn't going to renew that show. This Alex Stein's a joke. Like what is that show? It's like it's one of the shows you run to anytime they want you on.
As Patrick would say, tell me you're a hurt little girl without telling me you're a hurt little girl.
Right. Like he cried on Alex Stein's show.
Right.
Let's not forget.
Yep.
And this, I said this last week, but nothing has happened like in Anthony Cumia's world that's controversial since Aaron was on the show, like was on Compound Media. Because Aaron used to do some fill-in shows on Compound Media, and he loved and idolized Anthony Cumia. Anthony Cumia definitely has a controversial past, not here to debate that. But he hasn't done anything controversial in the last few years. And now suddenly, once Anthony called him a weird comet and said he was a loser and untalented, now Anthony Cumia is a predator. Anthony Cumia abuses women. Like all the stuff that happened before Aaron was happy co-hosting the show.
Yeah.
Same with Chad Zumach. Chad Zumach used to run down there to that Compound Media studio, and he lived in New York all the time to appear with Anthony Cumia. Anthony Cumia hasn't done anything radical or controversial since those days, but now Chad can't stop pointing it all out and calling him a loser. He's got nothing going on. It's like, yeah, because they don't want Chad.
Real quick before we move on, because you talked about Aaron crying, I want to point out our buddy Dean, United States of Australia, put together a video that's brilliant. I'm sure you've seen it, Haley.
Yes.
Where he's doing the impression of you and crying and the accent and everything. Mm-hmm. And then he splices in Aaron crying about a co-host leaving on his own show, which is hysterical. It was a very good own by Dean, United States of Australia. Check that out.
Real quick, while we're bringing up things that aren't related, everyone, this week, Anthony Cumia in my chat apologized for just Gino Visconti.
Did he?
It happened.
Yeah.
I need to take a little credit for that. I'm just going to say.
Yes, you nudged it along. But Anthony Cumia apologized for Gino in my chat room this week.
It's hysterical.
Better late than never.
All right. Let's get into Karmic talking about our buddy Aaron.
So yeah, SteelToe. I watched his take on me. It was he's so smarmy and gross. And when I listen to him, I feel disgusted that I listen to this fucking nobody loser. I'm sorry, SteelToe. I know you like to present yourself like a man with substance and like you're a lion. You're a fucking geek. Simple as that.
He's not wrong, but it is interesting these guys take 180-degree changes after something happens, because I was watching Karmic earlier, was just like, well, what is the offer? Maybe I'll do a Wednesday show with Aaron. I haven't seen the offer yet. This could be interesting. And then some bad words are said back and forth. Just like, this guy's a fucking loser and everyone hates him.
I don't know, but I did find it interesting that Wednesday morning is when he was offering him that time slot, since that's the only time I've been on through the week. That came right after he had talked a bunch of shit about our numbers, but just
coincidence?
I don't know.
I think not.
Well, since Jackie's free, maybe she'll go on.
Maybe.
She's got tons of time now.
We'll see.
You're a goddamn geek. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
Just smarmy, gross. You feel like puking when you listen to that fucking nothing, SteelToe. Just a nothing. Minnesota, me, SteelToe, Nick Ricada. The town ain't big enough for the three of us.
All right. I want to comment on that real quick. Kind of a funny line if you meant it to be funny.
If I was just thinking, if there was a brain behind that voice, he could really cut people.
Right. Right. When he talks about the Minnesota, the town ain't big enough for the three of us. It's so stupid.
He needs to drive 90 minutes to get to a McDonald's.
Right.
What do you mean it's not big enough?
Pat Dixon said that he looked it up and there were like literally 150 people in his town.
Yeah.
This is one of those towns where like there's one place to work. And if you burn that bridge, you're fucked.
Yeah. He said he went to like a school where it was kindergarten through to like 12. The end of high school.
Yeah. He's growing up in 1858.
Yeah, the schoolhouse when all kids, no matter what age it was, went to one room.
Yeah.
He said there was 17 kids in his year.
Wow. And imagine that you're trying to get laid and everyone's your cousin. That's got to suck.
It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.
All right. So he talks about you a little bit, Patrick.
Oh, no.
I know. I don't know if you've caught any of this yet.
This is flattering, I think.
It is. You get brought up a lot.
I wonder if Melton will be mad at me when Aaron Imholte slowly becomes irrelevant.
Okay.
What?
So what? He's calling his shot. He's saying he's going to dominate mornings in Minnesota YouTube streaming, or whatever this is. So much he's going to make Aaron irrelevant. He already is. I don't know if Karmic didn't get the memo that Aaron's already wildly irrelevant.
Yeah, Karmic also has this thing he does where I think, honestly, I think it's his lack of life experience that he does feel things deeply. He does get hurt by things very easily. Mm-hmm. And he projects that onto other people all the time by, we've seen him do this thing where he's like, oh, did I go too hard? Did I hurt your feelings? And it's like, no. And before he was on Super Tips, he was saying like, I went so hard at Moody and Patrick, they'll never allow me to come on that system. I burned that bridge. And it's like, we're laughing over here. We don't care. No one cares. So like, no, Melton's not going to be mad at you about anything. Like literally no fucks given.
I personally think it's a great matchup. Aaron finally found someone at his level. Like both him and Karmic, it's a fair fight between the two of them.
Oh, to slow.
It is a fair fight. And actually, this is Aaron fighting back. And I find this all to be hysterical.
There.
Nice podcast, stupid with $2 says Karmic confirmed he's coming for your morning crown. He's got to get more than 80 people. We killed our stream 3 times today, and we got up to around 600 on a 3-time killed stream. I mean,
Thanks, So Thorough Joe Burrow or this is Doom actually. I was on So Thorough Joe Burrow. This is a Doom clip, but this is insane that you always know when Aaron is insecure about what he's saying when he has to hit the applause button. That's such a tell right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had to change our stream 3 times. We still have 600 people. Huh?
And what's that? That's the patented fool's sip that he's doing afterwards as well.
Yeah,
the button should be labeled cope.
Right. It's the blankie. It's the pacifier that he needs.
I'm killed stream. I mean, dude. Do you know how offended I am that you talk? You know how bad Karmic is for my brand? That motherfucker talks about me and he can't crack 100. That makes me look like shit, like I can't draw anymore. So I'm going to have to say to Karmic, cease and desist, young man, until you can get over 200 people. I mean, shit, on a bad day, we're doing 550 at a time. On a terrible day.
His young man stuff, Karmic is 4 years older than Aaron.
I know. It's trying
also, Aaron's night show gets 60 to 80 viewers now. That's real.
Okay, so I want to break down the numbers because this is the angle that Aaron's going with. Rather than call out Karmic for the many reasons why you could call out Karmic, he's saying Karmic doesn't have enough viewers. Now let's look at what Karmic's page looks like. I pulled this from today, and this is his live broadcast. You can see guest Mersh had 1,700 views. Yesterday had 1,000. Day before that was 1,600. He had Tukey on a couple days before that, 2,500 views. And then, pretty righteous, right? 861 and then 1,000, and then Karmic's one of these guys who puts everything members only, which is I don't think the best strategy, but whatever, he can do whatever he wants. Let's look at Aaron's numbers, since he's calling him out and saying oh, these guys' numbers don't even mean anything. Aaron's most recent, I pulled this today, most recent live, 1,400, 2,000. 220, 481, 911.
So those ones, just those short ones, that was that morning that he had where he kept going live and it was going wrong. So maybe scroll down a little bit.
This one, last week's This Little Piggy, they got split up into 2 episodes and checked the numbers. What are you talking about, Moody? If people watch it, they watch it.
This one is 2.5 hours long and it's got under 1,000 views on it.
Give him the benefit of the doubt in every stretch, and it'll still be what
I'm saying is this is very comparable. And Aaron always goes to how many peak live are watching, and the reason why he concentrates on that is because that's how people can give him money. But it really doesn't matter how many people want to watch your show. Let's say Karmic has 120 people watching him, but then eventually 2,500 people watch the show. The people are more interested in that. And also, Aaron's got people watching him so that they can trash him while they're watching him.
I said, if you conservatively say 50%, and we all if you had to bet money, it'd be over 50% are watching Aaron out of spite or hate watching or whatever you want to call it. Then when you put that in perspective, it's oh no, it's not going well.
That's what I mean. This is how you know that people actually have an audience. If people watch it after the fact and they can't fuck with the show host in real time, they're actually choosing to watch that show. Go ahead, man.
He does this numbers shell game where if someone tells him his number, he's like, yes, that's our average number, or this is the number as we were winding down the show or starting up the show. And when someone tells him another show's number, he's like, that's their absolute peak during their show. So you're comparing their peak to my winding down or my average.
This is just one of the publicly available metrics. You can also look at likes, which he has been bitching about lately, that nobody hits like on the show, and also comments. We've seen Rumble shows where he's got 3,000 views and there isn't a comment. Now, some of that is people leave comments, but he doesn't like those comments, so he deletes those comments.
Okay, you brought me to something I was going to get into in just a moment, but let's go there now. So Aaron says Rumble's our biggest platform. And so you're looking at YouTube, you're comparing that. You got to understand Rumble's where most people are watching the show. So I decided to look into this. This is from today's show. This episode has 5,700 views on Rumble. 5,700 views. It has
not bad.
3 comments
and 96 likes.
96 likes. Let me explain what this means. This means that his ratio. Well, first, let me compare this to one of my videos, one of my live videos. So he could say, like, well, people are watching it live, so there wouldn't be comments. That's something that happens after the fact.
Are you saying you get more than 1 comment every 2,000 views?
Right. So yes. So check this out. This is Who Are These Socials from last week. So this is a show that also is live, and then it stays up, and people can watch it after the fact.
This is your D show.
This is very, very similar. It's 5,600 views, right? Very similar. But this one has 77 comments. So 5,600 with 77 comments means for every 73 viewers, a person comments. That's the ratio
They're
that
not
we're looking at.
real. Rumble uses some sort of their algorithm is some combination of YouTube and Twitter's, where like if you scroll past it, it's a view, or if it gets offered to you, it's a view. There's something, and he knows that.
He knows that. But let me just explain, Patrick. I did some quick back of the envelope math on this. And I realize I'm just using one example, and we'd need to extrapolate this over a lot of videos to really figure it out for real. But the fact that we have similar number of views on his Rumble video, my YouTube video, I have 77 comments, he has 3. If we looked at the ratio of 1 in every 73 people comment, that means the actual number that has 5,700 views would be 219 views.
Right.
With the 3 comments. That's probably more realistic of what he's getting on that Rumble video that he's claiming is his main platform.
Yikes.
It's not great. And the fact that this is what he's hiding behind in his restream numbers that he looks at that look at just whatever the platform tells him is happening. So he's adding in the 28 he gets on Kick and the 5,000 he gets on Rumble, and he's just adding all this together.
Yep.
This is what happened recently with Chad. We've always said the reason Chad makes his shows private is so that nobody can see the number of views he's getting on his show. And somebody realized, that Playboard captures that real quick before he makes it private. And we've seen that Chad gets anywhere from 300 to 700 views per show. It's like, that's why he makes it private.
Yeah. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, sad.
But Aaron does have some advice for Karmic, which is always good. If you're going to battle the guy, you might as well, you feel like you're superior, give him some pointers.
Boy, thank you, Dan, for giving me a chance to do that. I think here's what Karmic should do. If he really wanted to build himself an audience, because dude, if you can't get an audience talking about me, what the fuck? It's really frustrating. I'm not letting him use the McDonald's of podcasting name anymore.
This isn't the brag that he thinks it is.
McDonald's sucks.
Yeah, McDonald's does suck. But it's like, people always talk about, Stuttering John. You have Shuley is getting views because he's talking about Stuttering John. And who are these podcasts? It's like, yeah, Stuttering John's a buffoon. No one watches his show. They watch it through our shows because he sucks at everything, and we point it out. And for Aaron to be like, I can't believe that you're not getting more views making fun of me. Everyone gets way more views making fun of me. It's like, yeah, Aaron, all of that is bad for you.
By the way,
he is right about the McDonald's of podcasting. That's how he sees himself. So McDonald's is not healthy for you if you consume it, but also it's a company that isn't really built on the food that it gives you or the content that it has, but it's a real estate company essentially. So it's just about being on as many platforms and occupying as much space as possible than it is about giving good content or good
Somebody
food.
watch The Founder.
Right? Good observation, though.
That's true, though.
KJ is missing out on a big opportunity for a restaurant. You could have a new mascot called the Carl Hamburglar.
Okay.
And you could offer nappy meals. Inside the toy is a little mandolin.
All right. I'm sure she's watching. I'm sure she'll consider that.
If Karmic really wanted to build an audience, he would accept my offer. He would be my co-host every Wednesday, and we do the Aaron and Karmic show. We just do SteelToe, and he would learn how to do a real show. He'd watch a master do it. Because nobody he watches and nobody he's in the orbit of does a news-based comedy talk show. It's all watching Aaron, right?
6 months ago, this man was pitching radio stations.
Yeah.
Now he's pitching KarmicX.
Yep. Yep.
Like, what is?
Yeah,
And
things
he
are not
can't
going
even
well.
get that job.
Yeah, he doesn't want it either.
Right. I love, though, that in Aaron's mind, every show that Karmic is watching is shows making fun of Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's the only lolcow that anyone comments on. And he does a pro show because he watches a clip from Fox News and comments on it. So obviously that's like how you do a real show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I also love the comment of like, if you can't get views talking about SteelToe, then what's wrong with you? It's like, you can't get views talking about Charlie Kirk or Trump.
Right.
True.
Or Nick Mendez.
That's a way bigger news story than SteelToe.
Yep.
So learn how to do a real show, and you can have as much fun as we're having, and you don't have to be as angry as all these other podcasters are chasing after me. Karmic, better to be at the right hand of the devil than in his path, buddy. And right,
Well, he's still trying to negotiate this deal. He's like, come on, stop making fun of me. Let's join forces. This is like
Yeah,
Darth Vader with Luke Skywalker.
Has he told him he'll do it for free yet?
Not yet.
right now, you're not even in my path. An elephant doesn't worry about stepping on an ant. I mean, pal, you're going to drive.
lion.
Is that a
The
saying?
lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheeps. Remember,
Right.
Sheeps.
Plural. Yep.
What's he talking about?
You're going to dig yourself an early grave with all this stress. Just join me, kid. I'll take you under my wing. It'll be fun.
So the elephant
Rabbi,
doesn't care about the ant, and
Right.
the elephant has wings, and he wants to put the ant under the wings, and he doesn't care about the ant, but he's having a long conversation with the ant about how the ant should be under the wing
This
of the elephant.
reminds me of the parable of Icarus and the gardener.
The weeds and
Where
stuff. I was thinking
eggs and
Smoothie with $1 says, Karmic says, eat a dick and continue enjoying your dick eating experience.
It's the funniest thing Aaron's ever said.
I can't understand how the kid can't get more than 1/4 of what we get. I don't understand how the kid can't do it. Conditioner on my D says, you're not going
So I did just prove that he's actually pretty comparable as far as views go at this point.
to tell him that you asked him to join and he wouldn't. You're not going to tell them that you asked him to join anyway. No,
him asking to get Karmic on
Yes.
shows you that he knows his numbers are in the toilet. He knows his show needs some sort of help.
Yeah.
The dilemma he's in, because we all know, again, if he were to have me on or Moody on or Haley on or you on or Tukey on or Carter, anyone, if you would have any of these people on, how many views would that show get? I mean, it would triple his normal views at a minimum.
Oh, at least.
He can't do that because he can't allow it to pierce his world of delusion and spin.
Mm-hmm.
But Karmic he can kind of control and get a grip. So that's who he's forced to reach out to bring on. We've always said this: Johnny, Matt, Corey. He can keep all these people in line, keep them down in the corner of the screen. They won't speak up, yell at them if they say the wrong thing. He knows that wouldn't be how it would go if he had somebody on that could logically go toe-to-toe with him on all of his bullshit. So he's forced to reach out to somebody like Karmic. But that, even if he had Karmic on, I mean, I don't know. It might get a pop the first week, but it would eventually become it would settle all back down. Just like everything Keanu does, everything Aaron does. They get these big pops. They get these big opportunities, and they're just squandered because at the end of the day, there's nothing there of substance. It all just settles back down into the normal numbers.
Well, right. 15 months ago, Aaron never had more viewers. He was talking all about what was going on with Nick Rekieta, and all the people who hate Nick Rekieta are watching his show and they're giving him money, and he couldn't turn that into anything because he doesn't have real substance on his show, even though he keeps telling us that he does. No one cares.
It's like, I don't know, probably the opposite of that would be someone like Sean the Lawyer, who got an influx of viewers from Kiwi Farms people looking to hate on Nick. And so Sean decided to take substance away from his show in order to placate that new audience. But like, he's got a group of people that listen and watch him now. Like, he managed to capitalize and seize that opportunity.
What is it? I mean, when I check his live shows, they're like 50 people.
I'm not sure, but he's still going. I don't know, but he's got an audience that he seems comfortable with.
Right.
Still asking him. I'm not asking him. I'm telling him, boy, if you want to draw an audience, you got to go through me. Them's the rules. I'm trying to save the kid's life, conditioner. I'm trying to save the kid's fucking life.
What is this balance he has to strike between like, look, man, if you want to get numbers, you got to talk about me, but don't talk about me too well or too much, because then
I was pausing it, so I think we lost the context. What he's saying here is that the only way Karmic can be successful is if he does Aaron's show once a week on Wednesday morning.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way that Karmic, and by the way, Karmic's not going to be successful either way. There's nothing that's going to save this guy from what he's doing. But I love that Aaron now is turning into this thing. So it's like, dude, if I take you under my wing, you'll become such a great broadcaster, and sky's the limit after that.
The kid's in trouble. His soul is at risk.
Oh, no.
And I'm trying to save him. I am his own personal Jesus Christ. And the kid doesn't know it.
That's kind of blasphemous, right? I mean,
Wow.
Also, is there any other place where Aaron isn't trying to mentor people in something he sucks at?
True.
Right.
Boxing.
Yep, good points.
He tried to do boxing as well.
Yep.
Fuck SteelToe.
All right. Very well done by Doom putting it together. So this clip I have to play for you guys because it really fits in with what we're talking about here. Is this Stalin 19? It might be. This is Aaron explaining that his audience loves him, but Karmic's audience is just there to hate on him. This is incredible.
Wow.
I see two people going, you're hiding from Karmic. Yes, so are viewers.
And again, this is on the next day. This is from this morning. So Aaron is acting like he's above this. He's got bigger numbers. None of this matters. And yet he talks about Karmic every day at length too, for a while. There's the coat button.
Oh, unlikely hero cleaner. That is very funny though. I appreciate it.
Look at his hair. I cannot focus. I can't. What is this new part? Yes, he's got this new part straight down the middle.
Let's not forget this guy isn't in the Dabbleverse, doesn't want to be in the Dabbleverse. And not only that, we're all mad he won't be in the Dabbleverse, yet he's reached out to Karmic and asked if Karmic would be a co-host. Like,
Patrick, I'm glad you said that because I have so many things I want to get to today, and I don't want to run out of time because there's very important things. But this thing with Karmic is just lends itself to this little pig. We have to talk about this.
He's been doing this thing where he unbuttons his shirt way more than before and shows off his hairless chest. Like it's just
hold on. That's the first button, Booty.
That blue one too.
That blue one that was there before, and the previous clip was 2 buttons down, and it was.
And by the way, Carl, you don't want to get to the bottom button.
I could have helped the kid. Now he's gonna. All they do is laugh at him. All they do is make fun of him, and I'm the only guy who offered to help. They want to make him like all they want to do is make him cry. Like he has the opposite relationship with his audience that I have with my audience.
Wow.
Audience?
Yeah, I know. His audience. Is that incredible that Aaron is now claiming that people aren't hate watching him? Everyone who's watching him is because they just are enthralled with the content, and people watching Karmic are making fun of him. I think both of you guys are the same guy.
I've got people who come here, they hate SteelToe, and by the time they're done, they either love the show or I leave them all frustrated and they're crying.
And it's a different hate watch because Karmic isn't ruining other people's lives.
Right.
Karmic is getting his own life ruined. Karmic, there is a lovable naivety to Karmic. Like we're watching Aaron do nothing but harm other people and drag other people into his shit, whether it's his own family, his ex-wives, his co-hosts, business owners around the city. Like this guy he's a black hole that can't stop sucking in other people to his trauma. Karmic is just hurting himself.
Karmic is a goldfish in a fishbowl splashing water out of it. Like that's
right.
And we're just watching the level go down. He's
oh man.
but like that's like we see where it's going.
Right.
Right? Aaron's got other people around him that he's hurting. It's not just
they're mad at me. They come to me, they go, I hate you, and we giggle at them. And then they get mad at me because they got made fun of. I don't understand the logic. They're all mentally ill.
Is that what happens? People go in, they're mad at Aaron. They say shit.
Where's everyone getting mad at? It's all smiles on every show that makes fun of him.
Yes.
Julie and the gang are all falling out laughing. We're over here having a good time. Carl's show is a group of friends laughing. I'm by myself laughing. Who's mad?
Haley was upset because her friend didn't want to laugh at him anymore.
Right. No, she wasn't allowed to laugh.
Right.
There is nothing about this little piggy that I would describe as the worst part of my life right now.
Right.
which he does about his show frequently.
But with Karmic, it's the reverse. It's like the audience is SteelToe, and he's the psychotic person whining and crying because they didn't get the reaction they wanted. And everyone just mocks him. Everyone wants to see him break down. And
why are you trying to hire him for your show then? It doesn't make any sense. You're calling this guy a clown, but you want him to be on your show on Wednesdays?
Because everyone wants to see him break down. He's trying to clout chase. Like he
wanted to bring him under his wing and mentor him. Yeah, that was his whole thing. He's like, I'm going to teach you how to be a broadcaster. You're watching the wrong stuff. Watch me. Yeah. So he sees potential in this guy or something, but now he's saying there is no potential. He's a loser. Pick a lane.
Get drunk and be a weirdo. And then he gets mad at me, and I'm the only guy going, come on with me. I'll teach you how to do a show. You can get away from all this stuff that's making you crazy and nuts and cutting ears off your.
He's like,
you can't get away from it. You're covering it right now. This is the stuff that's making you crazy and nuts. You're going to teach other people how to get away from it? Court next week.
If you take a step back and imagine that this isn't talking about Karmic, but Aaron talking about himself having an out-of-body experience, and rewind about 15 seconds and listen to the same speech again.
Nope, I think you're right about that. Let's listen to that.
Everyone wants to see him break down and get drunk and be a weirdo. And then
hold on, I gotta pause it on the hair.
Look at it, man.
what is he doing? Every day he puts his head down.
Yeah, I mean, this is straight up our gang.
All right, sorry.
So
everyone wants to see him break down and get drunk and be a weirdo.
Who breaks down and gets drunk and acts like a weirdo?
Yeah.
And then he gets mad at me, and I'm the only guy going, come on with me. I'll teach you how to do a show. You can get away from all this stuff that's making you crazy and nuts and cutting years off your life.
He's always bargaining with himself about how his show can be better, how he needs to step away from the drama, not get mad, and just come back to the show.
Yep. Yeah, he has a lot of Gollum moments where he's just talking, he's just arguing with himself.
And he's in an abusive relationship with his audience, and they've convinced him that no, Aaron's the bad guy, because they know that if Karmic comes over to the SteelToe side, he might learn a thing or two. He'd do a show where he can get away from all the stuff that makes him have mental breakdowns. See what he should be doing. You do your show, you live your life. It's so fun. I cannot.
Fundamentally, Aaron is a bad talent scout.
Right. Yes. So let's go through the list.
Corey, Adam, Oz, Johnny, Matt,
April,
this
Matt.
guy. It's like he taps all these people, and he's like, Karmic is incapable of doing a real show. What are you? You can't do a real show. So you're not some gifted guy who can go out and recognize talent. You're not. Again, Opie could recognize talent. Opie found the gem that we all recognize now as Anthony Cumia. You don't even have that. All the rocks you're shining just crumble. Like there's no gem underneath them. These people aren't fosterable. Like, what are you talking about? What could you turn Karmic into?
It's because Aaron is a dull rock that identifies as a shiny rock, and the only way to convince himself he's shiny is to find duller rocks to put around him.
Right.
Yes.
Hype that up enough. It's so great, and it pisses so many people off. Like
I like that he said, I don't want to gloss over this. I like that he said, your audience doesn't want you to come on my show because they know that if you do, I will groom you to become a great broadcaster they can no longer make fun of. I'm paraphrasing. That's basically what he said. Does Karmic's audience, are they afraid that Karmic's going to get better at broadcasting being on Aaron's show? I think we're all rooting for Karmic and Aaron to team up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would love
it.
It'd
be fucking awesome.
Cardiff's Kids makes a great point. He's shining these rocks, and not only is it not gold, it's not even pyrite. It's just a nugget of Gordy's poop. He's just rolling it in his toes.
Just keep shining. It'll be something.
It can. Like he's doing, Dorodango with some shit.
You know you've reached master troll, master of the universe level, where you living your life angers people. That's a talent. Like, I have it, but I can't teach it.
What?
I've been pissed all week.
I know.
All week long. Just
it
fuming.
angers people.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Great
that's
life.
a talent he has that he can't teach it, then why is he offering to teach it? It's like, come onto my wig, I'll teach you the thing that I can't teach you.
Remember when
What
he
are you
wanted
talking about?
he wanted to help Granny or anybody who needed help getting off drugs? He would happily skip his show and counsel you. And it's like, hold on, which is it? You barely dabbled in drugs, or you saw the dark side, almost joined a gang, and were able to escape?
Yeah.
But I can show him how to do the things I do that get me to that point. He doesn't want to. The people who cajole him, who get him to break down, who get him to drink, he's convinced himself, like a lot of people in an abusive relationship, he's convinced himself that these people are his friends.
Oh, like April. Right.
They gassed you up, kid. And now the mighty bear just takes a swipe of his paw every once in a while, and look at you, all wound up, crying and shit. Poor kid.
It's some reality that he lives in. It really is incredible. Before we move on, I just want to play. Karmic is mad at Melton. Do you know about this?
No.
Okay.
I thought he was handsome.
Well, we got to get your take on this, Patrick, because
I thought I would light up my feet.
Karmic is not happy with you, my friend.
Maybe Patrick Melton thinks he's a broadcast legend, like you said last night. Weird, Melton. Weird.
Podcast legend.
So he's talking about you referring to Aaron Imholte as a broadcast legend, okay?
Weird. Maybe that's how you feel about him. There's a weird love-hate thing that Melton's got for SteelToe, I just realized. And it's really peculiar. It's almost homosexual, dare I say. Oh, yeah, that's right. When I say gay jokes about Melton, he gives me a stern talk to. Oh, he's doing that. He does a mockery of me.
I do?
But he can do all the gay jokes he wants. What a fucking tub of shit.
Hold on. Did you just
fucking shit, Melton?
Did you just make up an enemy and declare yourself the winner in the fight?
You like that?
With me anywhere going, don't, you better not call me gay.
All right. I have to play this because he does a pretty good Patrick Melton impression. I got to give it to him. He might be the best in the biz right here.
This is good.
He needs a clip so he can sit there and go, here's a Melton show. When he's watching TV, he's right here in the corner, and it's like, I'm Melton. And he's got kind of like a Broadway Harvey Firestein way about him, Melton. Like drama student way about him.
Pretty
It's
good.
just
Hold on. He did the thing people when they think they can rap, they go like, my name is Patrick and I'm here to say. He did the impression. He goes, oh, I'm Patrick Melton.
Look at me, I'm Melton over here.
My catchphrase. I'm Patrick Melton.
That is funnier juvenile mocking than anything Aaron's done in recent memory.
Yes.
Very true.
Because he knows how to use OBS, so he's able to actually move himself down to the corner.
Right. I think
Aaron
it's
would never be
Piggy
able to do
Musk.
that.
I think it's Ev Mux.
Oh, I'm Musk. I forgot. My bad. Guys, we have a goal. We're having a lot of fun over here, but this is not for fun. This is not why we do this.
Yeah, is the
We
goal
do this
next to the handbrake?
We do this to hit the goal. Supertip.gg/WATP. James Baumert. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Moody. Haley, you're smoking hot. Carl, you fucking stink. Thanks, James.
Hey, Baumert.
See you at Hackamania 3. Rob Johnson, $3 towards the goal. Thank you very much. Destriga coming in.
I spend so much energy projecting how gay I'm not that now I want to find out what all the fuss is about. When I go to jail, I will sell my mangina for beef ramen. I hear that the Aryan Brotherhood cornered the market in beef ramen. The N-words have all the chicken ones, and chicken ramen is gay.
I'll get more clout trouncing SteelToe and his e-begging show. I'm amazed that the Dabbleverse pays attention to me. I'm the most irrelevant person posting shows here next to Aaron.
All good points. Do you think Aaron's doing a lot of research on jail? Like who to give his apple juice to on the first day and stuff like that?
One thing that Sean did that was funny was mention that he found the website Inmate Canteen where you can go add money to Aaron's commissary. And he predicted that when Aaron gets out, he will have donation levels that equal things that were in jail. Like, oh, you just donated shower slippers to me. That was a pretty good bit. That was pretty good.
I enjoyed that too.
Dave Hughes coming in.
Patrick, you fat fucking nothing. You are nothing on the bottom of the shoe of the smallest maggot on my shit in my outhouse. By the way, super tip, doggy.
Can you imagine if he has an outhouse? If his trailer doesn't have plumbing?
Oh, very possible. Very possible. Wintertime's got to be rough. Trey Peacock fan. I can't wait until Moody wins the mayoral race in New York City so we don't have to hear him on TLP anymore. Hashtag Tukey for life. Is that true? You're running for mayor in New York?
You got the wrong guy. I'm sorry. I'm still going to be here even if I win.
Billy Vegas coming in.
Nick Fuentes once said, sex with women is gay. I'd rather have sex with a monkey. And I was suddenly a big fan.
I think you did say that.
Where does he get his shirts?
Ricada Law coming in.
As the new Jesus Christ, I was easily able to get Moses to part these flowing locks.
Very, very good.
Very good, Carl, Nick. I hope you have the clip coming up of him talking about how he's starting to look like his dad and his hairline's receding. Do you have that clip?
I don't. If you want to grab it, I'm happy to play it. Colin Madden coming in. Oof, that hair. Aaron's a mustache away from looking like the pep boy in the middle.
Conditioner on.
Sorry, that's my bad.
That's okay. That's okay. Looking like the pep boy in the middle. It's not a good look. Krautcat coming in.
Happy Friday, Wongs. Hang loose.
Thanks, Krautcat.
Just an update. Kevin Brennan is live right now with 249 viewers. So
Jesus Christ. That can't be good. That cannot be good. All right, let's check in on the super chats. Richard Lucas. Why isn't anyone shitting on Kiki? I'm annoyed by her nastiness to Haley. Well, it's not the show where we make fun of Kiki, but if you want to weigh in on this,
That's my show. Yep. See me tonight. Member show 8:30.
Beautiful. You can watch WTP from this week on Wednesday. We addressed Kiki as well.
You've done a full turn, Carl. You finally come.
Why
out
wouldn't
and
I?
said it.
Why would I? I explained on the show. Keanu goes, and she was lying, but she goes, Carl told me to not tell you this, Kevin Brennan, so I'm telling you this. And I was like, well, then that makes you the worst friend ever.
Yep.
Like, why would anyone talk to you ever again then? That's weird.
Are you going to apologize to Patrick in your kitchen for Kiki?
Yes. At DabbleCon 3, yes, for sure.
All right, great.
Slampy's Forever Mommy. Petition to send Karmic to Greenland. One way only. Whoa. We like Karmic. Not really, but I'm pretending I do. Slampy's Forever Mommy. Yep.
It makes me worried about Carl liking us and being friends with us because he has a track record of everyone he likes being a piece of shit.
Everyone I like? All right. I'll give you Vito Gesualdi. I'll give you Gino Piscate. I'll give you... Oh, fuck. There's a long list. Slampy's Forever Mommy says La Cucaracha is the best Ween album and Carl's gay. I could make an argument for La Cucaracha. Erica Mitchell gifting a Who Are These Podcast membership. Thank you for doing that, Erica. If you got the membership, don't forget you have to buy everyone else memberships now. That's how that works on this show. Ladies and men on Mars, Vinny Paulino Popsicle. Gross. Nick saw Aaron sporting that gay ass Richie Rich haircut. Richie Rich, that's a reference. Holy shit.
True though.
It's very old.
Oh boy. All right. Do you have a clip that you want to play for us, Patrick?
Yeah,
Do you want to?
this
Oh,
is
you got
Aaron talking about looking like his dad.
Okay, give me a second. Let me get rid of this. Let me add that. And
it's a
away.
6-minute clip. I'll try to find where it is.
Okay.
It might not be at the beginning.
Excellent.
Sure to be better. Rebel the Uncanny says, I've been hating it like hell that you and Kumia had words, Aaron. Any chance?
Right, hold on.
Like the show, I was laughing at all of it. I thought it was great. Those moments in life, women have this moment,
Okay,
men
here we
have
go.
this,
Yeah, this is it.
way too much like my fucking dad.
Here we go.
I thought it was great. So take it easy, cool it. Everybody's having a good time. I look way too much like my fucking dad tonight. This is
just out of nowhere.
Wow. He just caught himself in the screen and went, oh shit.
Yeah.
with me a little as I look into the. Ooh.
No, he's calling his dad ugly right now. Also.
Yeah.
But his dad is a much fatter version of Aaron with less hair. That's what he's saying.
Life.
Yeah, he's
Women
gained
have
a
this
lot lately.
moment. Have this moment.
You know,
where
it's
start to
funny.
look
Like people gain weight in different areas. Usually guys get it in their guts and women hips and stuff. He literally is gaining all the weight in his face. It's so bizarre.
No, because he's so zoomed in now. We don't know where else he's
Yeah.
getting.
I guess
There might be a bigger reason he's had to go out and buy a bunch of new shirts. We don't know.
that's a good point.
It's like my fucking dad tonight. It's actually with me a little as I look into the. This is one of those moments in life. Women have this moment, men have this moment where you start to look like one of your parents and you go, holy shit.
I didn't have that moment.
Having that moment right now.
Yeah, people wish you looked like your dad.
Right. Yeah, he's a good looking guy.
Hey-o!
I get it. Who is this for?
Carl. I'm so sorry, girl.
No, you're fine. Honestly, who is this for? Like we've talked about this before. Aaron does a show for Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
If he's having these thoughts in his head, he's got to move on and do his show. Instead, he's just like focusing on it. He's like obsessed with that.
Do I need a haircut and I need to lose about 15 pounds? That's
It's like a fucked up parable of Narcissus, where like Narcissus sees himself in the lake and has to stare at himself for all of eternity. That's what Aaron's doing, but he doesn't see a handsome man in the lake. He's seeing a fatter, bolder version of himself on a second screen.
Wait till he loses 15 pounds. He'll be a monster
And I
on
need-
it.
Stop looking at the goddamn monitor. Fine. That hair is a moving backwards, boys.
Now, it wasn't long ago he told us that he's had the same hairline since high school and that it wasn't going anywhere.
I was just going to say that hair is the same I've ever seen it. It hasn't moved at all. It's always been like that.
Optic Nerve says facial hair is not in the Imholte blood.
Now, this is interesting. Listen to this.
That's not true. My dad had a wicked mustache for most of my childhood. Gurmy says
A lady catcher.
Yeah.
going to grow the Alex Jones mustache. I'm not. You Need Me More says, how about a porn stash? No, I'm done with facial hair. I tried the goatee for 2 summers in a row.
Now, if you remember, the reason he grew out the facial hair the first time, it's because his wife said she was very attracted to Mike David.
Yep.
Correct.
That was
Yep.
2023's facial hair attempt, and he kept getting mad at himself for shaving and disconnecting the goatee.
And then he had to
And
get rid
then
of it.
they started hanging out with Nick Rekieta. And he said 2 summers, but this is not accurate. He tried it in the winter when they were hanging out with Nick Rekieta because Nick Rekieta had facial hair, and that's who his wife was enjoying sexual intercourse with.
Right.
It was in the summer. It happened after the hot tub stream, which was in January. So
That's
he
winter,
was
Moody.
Yeah, but it happened after that. I'm saying like it was when he broke up with April. When April left, he had
It was
facial hair.
when April was like, it was when it was all going down. He tried to grow facial hair.
Correct.
Oh, I hated it. Did it 2 summers in a row. This is going to sound gay. It's prickly.
Plus, it mops up all the cum and keeps it away from my tongue.
It's prickly.
It's time to play Is It Gay?
Sorry. Oh, okay.
I don't like it. It's not for me.
Now, this is good. Hold on.
I did one time when we shaved it off, when we shaved the goatee off, and I think it's, oh, shit. She could really burn me down with this. April took pictures. She shaved it down into let's just say an Alex Jones, Charlie Chaplin mustache. And she took like 4 or 5 pictures of it out on the deck. So if she still has her same phone.
He said this stuff when he dropped his phone in the lake. Whose phone doesn't back up to the cloud?
No shit.
What do you like? If she still has the same phone, she has those photos. It could really burn me. What planet is this guy on where all your photos are backed up to some cloud?
But also, out of everything that, like, if April still has that phone, out of everything that could be on that phone, the pictures of you with a Hitler mustache is the thing that burns.
Right. Now,
the guy with the white power hour segment on his
I was
show.
thinking about the button. I'm like, there's a way more embarrassing photos on that phone.
And we should also watch the rest of this, I guess, because he's going to talk about the YouTube chat. I don't know if you've been following what's going on with the YouTube chat this week. This is the cope where he's started saying that Rumble's the main platform and that YouTube's dead. And the reason he attributed that to is because his mods have gone crazy.
I got a bunch of clips of that, but yeah, please.
Removed everyone from the YouTube chat. Now, on this day, which was yesterday, he instructed his mods to stop being so strict banning everybody. Now, he's not going to unban everybody, or as he calls it, jailbreak everybody, because he thinks that would undermine the hard work his mods did to get rid of everyone.
Right.
But in this one day where he's told his mods to be more lax, he calls this since we got the YouTube chat back, as if it was taken away from him, but now it's all good and his YouTube numbers have recovered.
She could go ahead and release that. That's for sure.
It's right on cue, because he does this. It's cyclical.
It's like a cycle, yeah.
He does this just before he's about to go back to court again.
That's true.
And then the following week, once he's got an order in or something like that, he's like, we've got to close it down, guys. It's out of my control.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't talk about this stuff.
She could throw it up. I'd laugh. If April just popped out of, and by the way, I fully endorse her leaving social media and just living a normal person life. I think she's smarter than all of us, but still, if she were to pop back up on social media just to go, "Fuck you, Aaron," and then release the pictures of me in the Hitler stash, I'd have a hard time not laughing about it. Gray Duckling is saying, Todd, I think Aaron should do a jailbreak, but I'm banning you first thing. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. I've had more than a few people after our successful return to the YouTube live chat. I've had more than a few people say,
this is one day and it's a successful return to the YouTube live chat. We did it, guys. Nobody on YouTube hates us anymore. We're back. Now, we haven't unbanned anyone, but we're back.
Maybe a jailbreak. The only thing is my mods are threatening all-out revolt if I jailbreak, and I have to respect their hard work. Rummage sale. Oh, yeah, I heard I made Karmic blow a gasket just by saying his name. I can't help it that the numbers are the numbers, and we have about 600 at our peak every day. We average in the high fives. And he has 80 people. I can't, Nova told me this
It's
morning.
gone from 600 to the high five.
Yeah.
High five.
It's getting bad.
He has 80 people watching. I can't help it.
Now, Aaron was doing this show to 80 people.
Yeah.
Sales says, what do you think about Karmic calling you a chubby little bitch who needs to have 2 Rumble channels to fake your number? I don't have 2 Rumble channels. I have 1 Rumble channel and I have a Rumble account. Everybody who has Rumble has that. You have an account and you have a channel.
Yeah, it's messed up on Rumble. It's like there's user accounts and then there's the channel, and
it's also not true. You don't have to have a channel. You can just broadcast on your account.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's interesting that he knew what they were talking about immediately, though. He already saw them calling out for him, was ready to respond.
Yep.
Yeah, he watches watches everything, he reads everything, and then he pretends he doesn't, just to be like,
it could be Slam Piece 2 is feeding him this information.
True.
Swing and a miss by the old Karmic again. I hope he doesn't drink and cry about that one. As I understand, Karmic has an open invite to the show, says Turtle Steel Shell. Yes, he should co-host Wednesday mornings. He'd learn how to do an actual show. He'd learn at the foot of the master.
By the way, what do you think would happen if Karmic did go on his show? Do you think they would get away from Dabbleverse stuff and do a real pro show? Or would he use Karmic to help co-sign all of his opinions on the Dabbleverse? What would happen?
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, Karmic would have a bigger influence on Aaron Imholte than Aaron Imholte would have on Karmic. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Well, because you were playing that where he's talking about the YouTube chat and it's back now, this was posted in one of the subreddits, and it's someone who's got their screenshot of their phone showing how people are watching on YouTube. And listen to what Aaron's saying here.
And while you're with them, they start to transition to a woman. Like, you're still gay, right? That's what I've always thought. Like, it's still gay. Listen to me bitching and pissing and moaning, and now all of a sudden YouTube pops right back up.
There's 93 viewers. It's over from 94 to 93. It's going, YouTube just popped right back up.
93 down by one. The comedic timing of
it's perfect. Let me back that up. Yeah, just look at the number there of the people watching.
And now all of a sudden YouTube pops right back up. We're pushing 300. Thank you guys very much. We're over 250. Appreciate it. Hit like.
He's such a liar.
This is Wednesday, the 24th, and he's wearing the same shirt he wore today.
Oh shit!
Friday.
You're right. You're right.
Told ya.
Wow.
He's got a new shirt. I thought he had time to do laundry stripping on that shirt in 2 days. Come on.
Hit subscribe, hit follow, promote the fuck out of this channel. We're doing okay, but we're hanging on by a thread.
Wait, what? We're doing okay, but we're hanging on by a thread.
This is like when Karmic said in 1 minute that his life was blissful and full of bliss, and the next minute, by no stretch of the imagination, is it going great.
Hanging on by a thread is never okay. It's the opposite of that.
Keep it moving, and remember, as long as those goals are hit, we're a happy little family here.
Yeah, that's what it all comes down to. We've said this before on this show. If there's one viewer, but that one viewer gives him $300,
yes,
perfect. Couldn't be happier.
Because he's the only again, to go to his point that he said Karmic has all these hate viewers. It's like he's the guy who, no matter how many viewers he has, he cannot hit that goal.
Yep.
He cannot get money out of them. Wringing water from a stone. It's like, yeah, because they're not there to enjoy your program. They're not there to support you.
Hey, a few more of those 20s, I'm a happy pig.
That's the motto of this show. All right. I do have more stuff on him coping on numbers, but we can't miss this before the end of the show. We have to talk about Todd Peterson asked for a continuance. There's an October 2nd. So the original sentencing date was back in June 25th.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Aaron showed up. He said he was going to get a $50 fine and it was going to be easy peasy. He knows everything that's going on. His attorney's awesome. Wait until the haters see this. They're going to fucking be seething about it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to court. The judge goes, "Oh, you don't seem to understand the severity of this. You're not taking this seriously at all. I've seen these clips of what you're saying on your show. I think that we're not going to take this plea deal. There's no fucking way the court's going to let you off the hook with this plea deal." And they escorted Aaron into the jail cell. And
they asked him if he wanted to proceed with sentencing on that day, heavily insinuating you don't want to proceed with sentencing today.
Right. So they moved the date to October 2nd. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Moody. Todd Peterson was there when they moved the date to October 2nd, right?
It was at his behest.
Yep. He asked.
So fast forward to the end of September, and Todd Peterson writes a note to the judge going, "Oh, October 2nd? No one told me I'm out of the country."
Is that due this week?
Yeah, right. Exactly. He's just like, I got to visit my son. Lives in another country. I can't do this thing.
Guys, it's county. It's county, not country.
Yeah.
No one can
county?
read. Even Sean the lawyer's like, everybody's out of the country. It's like, no, county.
Oh, county. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Holy shit.
I'm an idiot. My bad. I saw an R there that
Now
wasn't there.
you have a non-zero chance of being correct because this lawyer cannot write. So
Right.
he might have meant
Possible.
country.
He's
Okay.
like, what's he saying though? Like, where I'm going doesn't have Zoom.
Right. If
Like,
I was on vacation in Paris, you should be able to sign on to Zoom for an hour and watch your client get hauled off to jail again.
But what he asked for was a continuance. He wanted
Yes.
to kick the can down the road further, which tells me it's possible that he's like, oh shit, I haven't looked at this and I don't know what we're gonna do.
Right.
So I need more time. And what's great is that the prosecutor says, we've been kicking the can down the road long enough. Let's actually move it up. And they found a date, it's this Tuesday at 11:30 a.m., that now Aaron has to go in for his sentencing hearing for the revenge porn, felony, and gross misdemeanor.
If I'm not mistaken, this happened last September. It's been a year for this stupid little thing.
Gosh, yeah.
Right.
And this is
offense
what Aaron
happened in-
does. He kicks it down the road, everything.
The offense happened in May. So
Right.
we're talking like about, what is that? Like 16 months ago?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's in our Constitution that we have a swift justice system in this country. We do not. It's ridiculous.
Well, Swift is, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Understood. Anyway, so Aaron is going in for his sentencing hearing, and they've decided to bring in some new evidence into this.
This will help.
Todd Peterson writes, ladies and gentlemen, the fuck is he addressing? This is the funniest letter to a judge I've ever seen.
An opening Eminem skit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find the attached documents from the HRO case that are relevant to the upcoming sentencing hearing in the above matter. So he's bringing,
And then it's just the HRO. That's the documents.
right. He's bringing the HRO that Aaron filed against Nick Rekieta.
It's the application that Aaron filled out saying that him and his kids are afraid of Nick, and that Nick shows up unannounced in a whole bunch of places.
Well,
he goes
I'll correct
to
you,
and is
Moody.
threatened
Normally
to.
you're spot on.
Right.
But there were no kids mentioned in Nick's HRO, only in Melton.
I'll have you know that they are actually named on the first or second page of Nick's HRO. He names all 3 of his children, not just one of his kids, like he does in Patrick's one. And he says, I'm afraid for me and my children for Nick, but ones were not granted for his kids, just for him.
Thank you for correcting me. I knew you'd be right, motherfucker.
Apology accepted.
Fair enough. He's always right.
I know. It sucks so much.
It's true.
So this is an attempt to keep Nick from being in the courtroom, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, isn't it possible that this backfires on him because it shows that, the revenge porn, he's very much trying to fuck with these people. The fact he took an HRO out against a guy who he's never shown any reason to fuck with Aaron in real life. They live an hour away. He doesn't go to his town. He was there in town because he was there with his wife supporting her over this revenge porn case. Will this backfire on him?
It might have already.
Yeah. Because the question is, I know, shit, you smug little fucking prick over there. Because the question is, does Kayla get to read an updated statement on Tuesday? Because things have changed now since the last statement that she came in
Also,
prepared.
we're not hearing a lot of Aaron getting hyped up about his epiphany.
Oh,
he was so
right.
hyped up about this statement he was going to read and this
Yeah.
epiphany. I have a feeling that because we all know this, that epiphany was going to be a plea for mercy. I've changed, Your Honor. Have mercy on me, etc., etc. I have a feeling he's not going to read that anymore. I have a feeling that's out the window now because there's no point. Like, whatever's going to... This judge, I think, had her mind made up on what's going to happen to this guy 4 months ago.
Yes.
I really believe that.
And I think it shows that this asking for a continuance so close to the hearing, victim impact statement has been updated.
Oh,
by the way.
good.
Beautiful.
One of the things that it's gone.
You were talking about the continuance being so close to the court date.
The continuance is so close to the hearing. It means that they haven't really been discussing the new terms of the sentencing.
Right. Good point.
Like, wouldn't you be finalizing that coming up to the date of sentencing to make sure that you know what the sentencing
the attorney's
is?
literally like, oh, I forgot to put this on my calendar. I didn't know this was coming up. You're like, you got a meeting with your client?
Right. If there was a plea deal, we would have heard about it months in advance. He couldn't keep his mouth shut about it like we did last time. Like, hate to tell you guys, I was right again. I told you I'd beat this felony. Yeah, there's been none of that.
Wow. So any predictions of what's going to happen, Haley? What do you think is going to happen on Tuesday?
I think he's going to get like a stayed sentence. I think he'll be on probation with a stayed sentence of who knows how much. Because on the violation of conditions, the prosecutor said there were multiple instances, not just one violation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much, but I think they'll give him, 3-4 months or something, and then have the sentence stayed and put him on probation for a couple of years, or at least a year. That's my guess.
They've moved it to in person though. The lawyer did not request that it becomes an in person one. That's what happened last time when he got arrested.
Maybe he does weekends. Maybe he does 30 days. I don't know. I really have no idea.
By this little piggy next week, he might be in jail.
Yeah,
there's a chance.
Yeah.
One thing's for certain. He needs to prepare a hide a key for Gordy.
Oh no, Patrick knows something. He's not telling us.
No, I don't. I don't know what
they're
going
happy about it.
No, and I've always said that. Like, I don't think he's going to jail. Like, I don't want to jinx it.
He's gone to jail twice already.
Yeah, I've been wrong every time. He does this thing where he's like, "They all said I was going to jail." I've never said that. I don't. Think
I don't think he will either.
I don't believe in the system enough.
Right, I agree. I don't think he will either. But I wouldn't be surprised. If he had to do weekends for a couple months, I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, like, Aaron is this is a victim of his crime. Like, regardless of what you think of Nick or Kayla's a victim of this crime.
Yes.
And Aaron is utilizing a temporary restraining order, so one that's not even like utilized. It's not even been tested in the courts, to try to take away one of the support pillars that this victim has on a day that is very emotional.
This is what I'm saying. It's like their instincts are so insanely wrong. This doesn't support Aaron. This doesn't support his case. This doesn't help Aaron look like a better guy. Like, this is, like Moody's saying. He's saying, I don't want the victim in my case to have anyone with her on the day that could make me feel bad.
Because, I mean, what the whole reason he got this HRO is because he's afraid of Nick. Okay, well, what are you afraid of Nick doing in that courtroom where there's a bailiff, where there's like security around, and it's in front of a judge? Anything Nick does,
and he can beat the shit out of Nick, Moody.
Right.
And Nick is on probation. Nick's going to throw away and go to prison for.
If you were Aaron and wanted revenge on Nick, you want Nick to throw a punch in front of a judge. Like, that's,
if Nick's gonna fuck up his probation, he's gonna get drunk and high. He's not gonna throw a punch at Aaron.
I can't think of many circumstances, like hypothetical ones, where you would be more secure than in a courtroom in front of a judge while the person you're afraid of is there supporting their partner while they're also on probation.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a very real chance the judge looks at this and says, what does this have to do with what you did to this woman?
Yes.
Like, this is the thing. It's like, and I can't believe that Todd Peterson would even think this is a good idea to bring to the attention. This judge may be completely unaware of these HROs, and why bring it up and give her reason to even look into it? She might go, oh, I did. She might have received this and said, I didn't know that he had another thing in the court system, and then gone and looked and see that she has two, or that he has two.
Right.
It's like, this guy's based, but not in reality. I don't know. Like, I don't.
It looks like more vengeance. It looks so bad.
Right. And Todd Peterson seems to be inept from everything I've seen so far out of him. He was completely unprepared and caught blindsided at the last hearing.
My client is a homeowner.
based on what, so Sean the lawyer was saying that this was a really bad look for Nick. So this is like the most biased towards Nick take that you can get.
Okay.
Is that it looks, if Aaron can make the case that he is being harassed by Nick, that's not a good look for Nick. But like Nick isn't part of the situation. Kayla's not part of the HRO. Her name's not even on the HRO.
Right.
It also doesn't show contrition or anything. It doesn't show that Aaron's learned anything or is sorry when he's going, yeah, but look, but this, it's like, go in there, say, like, be apologetic, be remorseful, and go in there and address the issue at hand. He's still trying to hold up ancillary things and go, yeah, but this.
It's like it's whataboutism.
Well, it's still that line of thought with Nick being the one that pressed the charges. That's all based around that. Like, this is all Nick.
The date on that application is the day after he was sent to jail, which is months after anything really happened. It looks retaliatory, and the prosecutor can really make that argument. Like, if I'm sure Nick has spoken to the advocate or the prosecutor and told them that they're dealing with this, and it's just taken a really long time to go through the system. It's still under contention. It's a retaliatory.
All the HROs are based upon stuff that happened forever ago. That mine is with his daughter is based on a comment that was made April of 2024. We're 7 months away from me of serving 2 years of probation and not messing with your daughter.
Right.
Like, so what is this about?
What are the chances the judge uses the term gay ops when she's deciding this? Because there's no other way to look at this.
I think it's trans ops.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
It's such a Hail Mary that could really backfire for him. Like, sentencing is a day where you tuck your tail between your legs, you're apologetic, and you are trying to, especially if you've pled guilty, I've learned from my lessons, I won't do it again. He's trying to point at other people and
he's
say,
doing a Columbo, and then just one other thing.
Right.
Like, that's not, it's too late. And by the way, the HRO's been out since the day after, like you said. Why are they just bringing it to the court's attention now? It's just what Carl said. This is all about keeping Nick out of the courtroom, which I think is very unlikely to have. Like, again, I don't think that can go down like that.
It doesn't make any sense.
And
like, this is a place where he's safe. He's protected. He's fine.
And courtrooms suspend, like, there's a sort of a protective bubble around courtrooms as well, where people have trouble with each other. Like, they can sometimes put them in another room while they can see everything on a screen, or they've dealt with, like, how do you have
Put
a
them in
court
2 different
session?
bags of water like beta fish?
Right. Like, if you have an in-person hearing for an HRO, there's a temporary restraining order between those people. They can't be that close to each other, but there's like an exception when you're in the court fight. Like, it's a place where I think you can suspend that. It doesn't count.
Of course. Yes. This happens all the time with divorce. This happens all the time where 2 people should not be together, but they come together in court to figure this out.
It happens with restraining order hearings. Both
Right.
people have to be in the courtroom to argue their
Right.
side.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens with his release conditions. He has to be physically away from Kayla while Kayla's in that room as the victim.
Yep.
So
are we hitting the goal? Supertip.gg/WATP is that where you want to go so that we can hit the goal. And thank you, Raw, for coming in.
Gojo. Happy Friday. PAA Hackamania VDP.
The PAA podcast. Thank you, Joey C. RPG Soundforge.
I got in touch with Karmic's droopy mic arm. It's official. It's my new co-host. That little guy's timing and contributions to the show bury Johnny's efforts.
I agree. If you're going to get something limp on the show.
Because Aaron always has trouble with his mic arm coming off and stuff. It's like,
he's constantly moving it. Yeah.
Guys.
The comedic timing of that mic arm was amazing, though.
Incredible.
Like, it just flops like just as soon as he's done talking.
But then he'd be like, "What, are you going to fall down again?" And it's fine. He's just like, and then it falls right after that. It's fantastic. Charlie McDennis coming in.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
I've noticed that. Colin Madden coming in.
Nice try, Karmic. The numbers don't lie, kiddo. At our peak, we have 250,000 listeners. Swing and a miss. Sorry about that. Seethe some more.
250,000. Surprised doesn't use that. Silence do good. I hope the judge for the revenge porn case goes to the judge for the HRO case after and says, "Are you still deliberating over that Imholte asshole? Dismiss that shit and move on. He's a moron."
I doubt judges talk.
I don't think they would do that.
If there's a ruling, if the judge in this case, this revenge porn case, says that this HRO seems retaliatory, Nick can take that back to the HRO center, the HRO hearings, and talk about how it was found to be retaliatory by that other judge.
When is that going to happen? Do we have a date for the HRO hearings?
We do not.
Jesus Christ, this is taking forever.
It's only 20 days, right?
It's such a small little town in Minnesota. Are they that busy? I mean, they were able to get this scheduled days in advance when it's supposed to be on Thursday. Like, we can do Tuesday. We're open.
There are two courtrooms in that courthouse annex. What are the odds these judges run into each other and talk?
You're saying they probably are friends? Yeah, I agree with that.
He's looking for a full day, a full free day to tackle both of the cases one after the other,
Right.
which is a lot. Even in a small town, that'd be quite a lot. But the fact that he hasn't even attempted to schedule it, even in November when it was back in August, is kind of insane. It's been longer than 20 business days since the hearing, which is the maximum amount of time that you should be waiting before you get a hearing to defend.
The judge said we would hear from him the week after.
Yeah.
He had, by the way, the judge hasn't provided a written order of what he said at the end of that hearing about what can and can't be talked about.
He just forgot about it.
Yeah, he hated that day. The judge fucking hated that. He's like,
he was so overwhelmed.
This is so annoying. Everyone's so annoying. I don't think he wants to watch video clips like we do. Do you have the video clip you want to show me? Yeah, I think it's a link in the Google Doc. Like, I can't find it. They're fucking running that thing like it's Aaron's show. Hellraiser69, $10 for the goal. Thank you, Hellraiser69. Good to see you, buddy. MMC, $5. Is this Carol's idea to create a new Lucy Typebox type for the show? Can we vote for her name? Haley Sweet Cheeks.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
All right, it's done. It's done. Haley Sweet Cheeks.
All
It
right.
is.
Nice. Thank you.
Wheezy became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Wheezy. The Ghost of Mr. P. Hi, everyone. Hey, Carl, does Jenny love back-end stuff like she said in the dating site? The dating site? Can you kick field goals like a donkey? Those are two different questions right there.
Yeah, one question per super chat, Mr. P.
I don't know what to address first. Weird comment. At times, I feel like the Clippers don't get enough love. I couldn't imagine going through 30 hours of this crap just to cut 8 relevant minutes. The Clippers are amazing. It's why this show can do what we do. And I want to thank the subreddits, the SteelToe, as well as SteelToe Begging Show, because I think that's why Aaron's numbers have gone down so much. All the relevant clips, you can just go there and see it all. You don't have to watch his show and scan through it. But Stalin 19, So Thorough Joe Burrow, Doom, the list goes on. I'm sure I'm missing people. Real Media Player. Pool Scam Sam. Thanks for stopping by, Carl. Do your plugs. I see what you did there. Andre Gunner. Aaron parted his hair like Bart Simpson in church.
Yeah. He does.
That's a good call. Mr. Blue Sky. Shout out to Bail Diff, who put Aaron in jail. Bail Diff. All right. I'm a little slow on the uptake today, but I got it. I get what you're doing. Haley, thank you so much for stopping by on the show today. People can find you on Pretty Antisocial, which is a YouTube channel.
Yes, I'm going to run up here and have some dinner and then be doing a members only stream at 8:30 Eastern. So come hang out with us tonight, meaning me.
Remember, if the chicken's too spicy, you can dip it in mashed potato.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thanks.
What's
for
going
the
on in the
reminder.
members only stream tonight? People should probably sign up for that.
Well, they really should. A lot of what you just covered, but we're talking a lot about the court stuff, some karmic things, maybe a little Felicia. So
Jackie leaves and you move your members only stream to Friday night to stick it to me on my members only stream.
Yep.
No, and I've thought about that too. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? No, but Friday's better. Come on, man.
She's sticking it to you, Melton.
If only. But no, for now, I've got to reschedule a lot of things. But
well, Pretty Antisocial puts out pretty good content. So get over there and at least hit the subscribe button, hit the
so much
notification.
better now without that Jackie. Am I right, Moody?
You're saying the quiet part out loud, man. Come on.
Yeah, we lost a Jackie and we don't look backy. Done. We've moved on.
Thanks, Moody.
Nobody Likes Onions is where you can find my friend Patrick Melton.
Yeah, we'll also be doing a show tonight to go up against Pretty Antisocial. And ours is going to be so much better and so much more fun. And just the community over there, we haven't lost a coach recently, so we're not in a tailspin. We're not figuring things out. We're not
It's true, though. It's true.
It's bad over there. They've got nobody likes onions while Haley gets her training wheels going. Maybe next week, Haley.
Maybe. Let's hope.
Moody, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Always a pleasure to speak with you and be corrected by you. Have you gotten any feedback on your Flanderization presentation?
I think it was a little long. I should have made it shorter, but I think the concept is sound. People I didn't find many people were arguing against the concept of it. So
it's stuck with me. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Like as excruciating as it was, it stuck with me. And I love OJ's response to it. I don't know if we want to talk about that at all.
Oh God, 3 emails where he up. He thought because he rated the show when the show was happening, and he said that, oh, why are you guys shitting on me the one time I decide to raid you? First of all, guy, the one time that you decide to raid us, thank you. That's very gracious. He's redoing the blind Mike thing again.
Yeah, wasn't that why he got mad at Blind Mike for not saying thank you every week?
Yes.
For the raid?
So
thank you, OJ.
OJ sends me an email. He's like, why do you think I'm so shit on your graph? And I'm like, I don't think that you're shit. Like, that's not, if you think that, my response to him was, if you think that graph represents you being shit, then you belong further to the left. And then,
then you replied, "You're worse than I thought." Go on.
Right. Yeah. Good answer.
And,
good answer.
And he was like, oh, I just didn't understand the graph. If you didn't understand the graph, why are you thinking that it's about you being shit? Like, that's not. Why are you annoyed about something you don't understand?
Doom sent me a clip of it, and I said, I will not put this up. And then Doom put it up on his own channel.
Wow.
But no, it's
it'll be appreciated. It'll be one of those things that'll have a cult following years from now. People will appreciate that. I'm trying to help the guy out.
I just wanted to bring the concept of Flanderization up. I thought it was like,
what's happening in the chat that we're ignoring right now?
I don't know, man.
Is there 100 R coming?
I think there's 100 hard R coming.
Yep. Carl's never stalled the show this long.
I was gonna bail on the show, but Nigsaw over here is making it happen. Jesus Christ, I don't condone this type of behavior.
If you need another clip to go, I've got a short one going.
There's a show in town, it's going down every week.
All right, that was a dick move. I was gonna let it play. Do you want to play something for us?
Yeah, we could do an encore for that 100.
Haley, if you have to go, I know you have.
I have to see this now.
Okay,
I'll watch his little clip, whatever he's got.
So, Aaron did was a couple days ago. Aaron tried to go live multiple times and it just wasn't working. Like Rumble wouldn't work. Like Rumble was having issues. The stream started and it stopped. This one is a 9-minute show. I'm clipping out the 2 at the beginning of things going wrong with him. So he starts off confident, and then once he realizes the primary platform isn't working, the faces he pulls, I really loved.
Nice.
Oh, good morning. Welcome. It is the SteelToe Morning Show. I'm your best friend. I'm your buddy. For some of you, I'm your daddy. Hi, Joe. It's the SteelToe. Oh, man. I felt bad. Stevie Lou and I kind of crushed that kid yesterday, but
who?
It's kind of
Stevie Lou.
Who's
Aaron
Joe?
has started teaming up with Stevie Lou on Twitter and high-fiving him during the show. This is
cares?
J-Mo.
Joe's a nobody,
isn't it?
Oh, J-Mo.
I thought you were going after So Thorough Joe Burrow.
So Thorough Joe Burrow. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. But like,
Jesus.
Aaron picks fights with such nobodies. I'm
I
over here
know.
like, who is he?
Kind of a one arm tied behind your back situation.
This was the buttons I was talking about before. Like it's very low. It's way lower
Buttons?
than usual.
Buttons.
Yeah, the buttons he's undone.
And you did it. We've got a great show for you today. I'm very excited. The evening show did you guys a favor yesterday. One of them said, he said, somebody was like, what do you think? Let's open up that YouTube chat. And I said, every super chat that comes in, every membership renewal that comes in, I read it. And he's like, come on, come hang out with us. And I said, all right, you know what? You guys stay perfect here in the evening. Right. I'll do it.
I'll skip.
They have emotional outbursts or they get drunk on camera. Oh. And that's where I'm at. Like Nova is the first one to bust my balls. Nova was emailing me this morning.
Who?
And he goes, Karmic is
right.
Fuck.
He's not in the Dabbleverse, remember?
Blowing a gasket over you right now. I'm like, well, yeah, I mean, isn't that kind of what he does? He's a whack packer. That's what whack packers do. They have emotional outbursts or they get drunk on.
We all know his MO.
Camera. Instead of doing a real show. You got to have talent to make content out of news and information and nothingness. It doesn't take anything to act like a fool in front of, 75 people.
He knows that well, doesn't he?
You've got to have talent to go over news. The Charlie Kirk show was one of the worst shows that he did.
Right.
He didn't know. He had no new news to present, and he was just flicking through different sources of places talking about it where no new information was coming in. And
he even bailed out of his special afternoon stream that he did to cover it because there was nothing going on and he couldn't talk about anything.
And lose your mind. They're watching you. They've made a gimmick out of you, and they're watching you to feel better about themselves. That's tragic. But I told Nova, I go, I guess the kid needs views. I'm like, SteelToe's the only way you can get views if you can't do an actual show. And I said, I'm guessing that our 600 at a time is not quite being touched by old Karmic. And he goes,
just constantly. How good his numbers are.
83 people. And I went, oof. Can't even, like, YouTube is our secondary platform. It's our AAA platform. And
hold on. Secondary is your AAA platform? Okay.
All of this is a rounding error. 83, 600, it's a rounding error.
You can't even get a third. You can't even get a third of what we're doing on the secondary platform. Uh-oh, someone says no Rumble.
No.
Oh,
shit.
no.
That's the primary one. Oh, no.
That's the primary platform.
That's the major league team right there.
You used grade 6, right, Moody?
I love how worried he is. This is the worst news he's received in his life. He's panicking.
Look at his face.
His glasses are askew.
Yeah.
And they all...
This is a cartoon character.
What happened?
There's a moment here where his eyes don't move at the same time. It's like lizard eyes.
Weird.
Someone says no Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Like they don't.
It was like that. Whoa.
Yeah, there's.
What happened? Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the panic.
They're saying no Rumble. Something happened with Rumble.
Panic.
I don't like that. I don't like no likey, no Rumble.
Aaron's a little baby. What is happening?
I've never seen his eyes bigger than that.
Right. Except when he takes his glasses off.
The stream was up. Uh-oh, guys, we might have to restart this. Here, I'll just finish this thought real quick. Wow, a bunch of people writing me and saying there's no Rumble.
Getting so many letters from the front.
His eyes are wide. I feel like if the judge tells him he's sentenced to jail, he wouldn't panic this much.
No.
like this is as much as he's
here. It says Rumble streaming, that we're live on Rumble. Uh-oh, what's going on here? What's going on? I don't like it. What's this? I'm looking at all the Rumble stuff. I don't see anybody live.
You were going to finish your thought, though, Aaron. I just want to bring you back to that. Remember, you're not so distracted now. You're going to finish your thought, right?
No. The biggest news is that the primary platform is down, Carl.
Yep.
I love that he thought he was going to finish his thought, and he's just like, oh, it's panicking.
He can't finish his thoughts without a primary platform. He's only got the AAA.
That's great.
Anyway, that was pretty much it.
Thank you. Please clap. I force applause breaks. I force them. Some people earn them. I force them.
Well done, Moody. Thank you for
bringing
careful.
I got a strike on that from Dry Bar today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Don't give me any ideas. Jesus.
Don't worry. I'm fighting it. It'll go nowhere.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Moody,
I think the one pun brings up a really good point here. Okay. I think we're almost due for an epiphany to come from Aaron sometime in the next week or two. He's gonna reevaluate his life and rethink how he's been.
Oh, yes, you're right. He does have an epiphany a couple times a year.
Is there a camping trip?
He is due for one. Yes. JT is Felicia's baby daddy, maybe. Big if true. Big if true. What a fun show this was today, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on with me. Fuck Tukey.
Yeah, thanks for letting us rewind, Carl.
Yep. You're
Carl,
on rewind on
where can
this
people
channel.
get your hamburger?
At Reds in Salem, Massachusetts. Whoarethese.com for all things Who Are These podcasts. We have Trucker Andy on the show tomorrow. I think I'm talking about Dan Lebitard tomorrow. Dan Lebitard, formerly of ESPN. His show's gone way downhill. We'll be breaking that down in Who Are These podcasts.
I was led to believe that all you talk about is Aaron.
No, actually, we change it up every episode. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. Go figure. Whoarethese.com. So for Moody, Patrick Melton, and of course,
hey, Nick saw just put a $2 in. You might want to wait.
I know, right? Hold out a little while.
Here we go again. So anyway, what else is going on with Aaron this week? He's like really coping about numbers and stuff, right?
There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. SteelToe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's scrim to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma. Another win, oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down loud. Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down, wow. Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.